At Tyson Foods, we're on a journey that is grounded in heritage and humility while embracing ambition and growth. We're transforming into a different kind of food company with unparalleled capability that spans agriculture to dining culture. And while the value of our company has grown substantially in the past few years, we are just getting started. We are disciplined and focused operators. We manage capital thoughtfully and courageously. We are dynamic entrepreneurs, innovators, and brand builders. These are essential elements of who we are and what we do, but alone they do not explain Tyson Foods. We're a food company, we're a family, and we're taking a big step forward. The entrepreneurial spirit that fueled our founders fuels us. We feel and embrace a responsibility to create a better future. To do so, we must acknowledge that the world is changing. The people, customers, markets, and technology of tomorrow will not be the same as they are today. As our world grows, challenges are becoming more complex and opportunities are taking new forms. The basics of life, like good food and enough resources, are not givens. They must be preserved, reimagined, and created, simply and ambitiously, at a meaningful scale. The world is changing and so are we, not simply reacting to change, but embracing it so we can thrive within it. It is time for us to think differently about the role Tyson Foods plays in our world. To inspire our next chapter and guide our team, we have defined a new purpose for our company. A purpose that unifies how we do more than our part to ensure the world thrives, while also constantly pursuing growth to ensure Tyson Foods thrives. At Tyson Foods, we make real, accessible, and inspiring food. We do it sustainably, creatively, and transparently at a scale that matters, because Tyson Foods exists to raise the world's expectations for how much good food can do.
Hello again, everybody. The Golden Tide of Trenton Peabody takes on the McKenzie Rebels tonight from McKenzie. I'm Dan Hughes, and along with Terry Clement to bring you the play-by-play of this one. And this is the one, Terry. This is the one that lets you go down to Chattanooga next week.
Well, Dan, not only is this the one for these two teams, this is the one in West Tennessee tonight and one of the ones in the state of Tennessee tonight. This is a matchup that's been talked about, frankly, since this time last year when these two teams met in the third round last year. So, McKenzie's got a lot of kids back. Peabody's got a lot of kids back. This is going to be a dandy.
It's going to be a good. It's going to be a war, and from what I've heard from this week, this may be for a state championship right here.
Well, when you look at things, you hate to say that, but on the other side, you got two teams, South Pittsburgh and Cleveland, who are going to tangle here in a little while over in East Tennessee or Middle Tennessee. But I'm going to tell you something. It's hard. You got number one in the state versus number two in the state. They're not there for no reason.
That's right.
And I hate to use a double negative because my mom will get on me about that, but that's it. These are the two best teams in Class Single A in the state of Tennessee, in my opinion.
Mine as well, and it's going to be a dandy. Let's see. Let's get started now. This pregame brought to you by Tyson's. Right now, we're going to send it over to Mr. Schultze for break as we tell you more about the STEM program at Trenton Peabody.
So why are y'all keeping a monitor in here?
This is so all the people in here announcing stuff can see the replays and comment on flags and so on and so forth.
Oh, that makes sense. What's the purpose of that power supply?
It's a power surger, and it's also if like the power surge goes out, it's battery powered, so everything will stay on for a while.
So when there's lightning and the power goes out in our press box, our stream's still going to be live?
Yep. Special Golden Tide tape right here.
Here.
God, I hope I don't drop this.
Billy Bowling, I'm main camera operator number 1. I get majority of the action. I don't get to do the up close shots, but you know, I get the one that counts.
Okay, so what are you messing with right now? What is that?
Well, this is my tripod that I have my camera on, and arguably one of the more important parts of the whole setup is making sure every little thing's level. It's got to be level. It's all got to be set to a certain degree, so I get no tilt or counteraction while moving the camera. Keep everything nice and smooth.
Nice. So you got your camera with you. Do you always use that camera? Is that your go-to?
I use the exact same camera for every football game I've done. Yeah. Oh, trustworthy.
Extra that you figured out you needed to have in order to do your camera work?
Well, there's a couple things that Paul has honestly taught me, and two of the big ones are cord management and tape. Always got to have tape. You can use for about everything. It helps with cord management, actually. Keeps all that, makes it where you ain't got to worry about anything else besides the actual work you're on, you know, the shot. That's what matters in this. So if you got everything neat and tidy out of your way, it's not a problem for you.
With the shot, you need to have some sort of sense of football just to stay on top of things.
Yeah. It was rough in the beginning. Didn't know too much, but after watching them play for so long, and you kind of pick up, you know what to look for after a while. Key things: watch who has the ball, and stay with it a lot better now that you got experience and time on the job.
So what other forms of filming do you do?
Well, I met Paul at one of the local scrimmages here at Peabody, and I ended up talking to him for a minute. Got a job offer recording, well, to do football. I ended up getting called near the end of school year to do some graduations. Not what I was expecting at all. I was expecting to be sitting right here with a tripod and have everything level. I started out the same way Sideline does, you know, the monopod and all that. And you really got to get used to getting in people's faces left. I'm not big on that. I'm up here by myself getting the good shots. But I've done graduations, volleyball, currently doing football. But it's coming to an end soon, and got another opportunity doing basketball. That's for Peabody, Union. There's a lot more out there than what you actually think when it comes to filming, you know. And after this, you actually get a good recommendation out there for yourself. You know what you're doing here, you fit in other places, and you get to work real quick and you learn a lot faster. Every time I come to work, it's never the same. Never has been. I don't think it will. Always something working real good, and you're like, oh yeah, here we go. Or something drags you down, or technical problems. You kind of make do with what you got on the spot. Make it work. You're the one stressing about it, not the audience.
Alright, So this replay system was originally purchased for Union, for the announcers there and officials to review plays and so on, but luckily we can have it here. And this is a brand new replay system, $4,000. Captures everything pretty good. We really want so much to make it look nice, fancy. So this replay system can also save highlights and clips and rerun them halftime, post-game, sometimes, depends on what's going on, how many we got. And also the main Peabody crew, which is me, Billy, and Eli, are also the main crew for Union basketball. And we'll be there tomorrow recording. Also done some work for Union volleyball, Trinity Christian football, Sacred Heart football, and we'll branch out and do some more stuff probably.
So I'm going to hook up my microphone, so at times we were able to get the on-field sound and put it onto our stream. This is our receiver for our wireless video that transmits it onto the broadcast. This is my transmitter that I will hook on to my camera.
Isn't this stuff like $4,000? Maybe you should be more careful, Eli, huh?
Batteries, we always have power.
Don't drop something. Hey, that's a lot of money. That's like $6,500 right there.
Be careful. This receiver and transmitter combo is good for wireless connection up to 1,000 feet.
Our announcers Dan Hughes and Terry Clement. Two best around. No one's better than them. This is the wide angle lens for Dan and Terry. Gives you the exclusive preview of what's happening up here. We're on two. On replay. We're gonna come back on two. Get something.
The 20-yard line is where Memphis will take over.
Now we'll come back on one.
First round of the playoffs.
Right. We're back on one.
And they come to the line of scrimmage and they split them again. Wide right, wide left. Working out of the long gun. He's back.
That's a good shot. We'll stay on one.
Long running back there. There's the snap. He rolls to the left side, puts a little pass up, and it is complete. Good for 5 yards.
I'm on two. I'm on two.
Yard line.
On
Second down
replay.
and 5 from the 25.
We'll come back on two, Eli.
Just a little stop route by James, the tight end. Good for 5
We're
yards.
back on
Good as a
two.
running play. Probably better than a running play they're going to get.
They're not going to be able to run.
No.
They said I'll come back on one.
Same formation again.
Back on one.
Right, wide left. This time we put a wing in for the left side. Out of the gun is Ray. There's a snap, and they try the running play. And as we said, they're not going to run
On two.
against
On two.
It'll be third down and 5.
On replay.
Like leads here, 7-0.
Alright, I'll come back on one. I'm back on one.
Parker got tired of doing it.
He did.
15-yard line. Down to the
Still on one. Still
to
on
the
one.
25. Turns the corner on the right side.
Did you get this one?
Out across the 30 and is brought down. Did he fumble the ball?
You're too far. You're too far. You're good. We're on one.
37 yards.
On replay. You're good. You're good. Don't worry about number that. You were far. It was fine. All right.
He's actually.
All right. We'll come back on one then.
There was a block in the back.
Getting in on the tackle.
Back on one. Oh,
And that was tripped
Oh,
on
we
the
got 4
carry.
viewers now.
From the 37-yard line, first down.
all right. We're on one.
Hey, I'm Ben DeChara, Peabody Football, also STEM coordinator for the Trenton Special School District. Just wanted to congratulate and give a shout out to our guys that are in the STEM program that also work with Worthy Road Studios. Christopher, Billy, Eli, and Corey. These guys have done a great job all year working with Mr. Schulze. They've done such a great job that now they've been upgraded to where they are managing and running their own programs for sporting events. And Mr. Schulze is going to cut the leash loose on these guys, and he's going to let them take over some of the things that they're doing on Friday nights, and also some things that they're doing during the week. Places like Union University running basketball games all on their own. These guys have really done a great job for us this year. We really appreciate it. Their involvement with this program and the STEM program at the high school is next level. This is the standard that we want out of our students.
Okay, we're back here in McKenzie. We're both teams. Well, the McKenzie team has left the field, get their instructions, and Peabody still on the field. And Peabody dressed in the white jerseys and the black pants tonight, and the black and gold helmets. And Terry, it's all down to cases now. We're going to play 48 minutes worth of football, and that's where it comes down to it.
It is, and Dan, when you look at these two teams, they're pretty evenly matched. You're looking at two very good quarterbacks in Jackson Cassidy from McKenzie and Sam Driggers, of course, for Trenton Peabody. You're looking at two very good running backs in Khalid Ganaway for Peabody and Marquez Taylor for McKenzie. You're looking at, you got great receivers. In my opinion, in watching the film on these games and these two teams, it's going to come down to the trenches. Whoever can control the line of scrimmage the best, and whichever team makes the least amount of mistakes. And I've said that to people, and I don't just mean fumbles or interceptions or things like that, penalties that get touchdowns called back, blown coverages. If you can keep Cassidy and Taylor hemmed up a little bit, they're going to get yards. They're too good a football team. I mean, they come into this game averaging almost 45 points a game. So they're going to get yards. But if you can control the line of scrimmage and make the least amount of mistakes, I think that's the team that's going to go to Chattanooga next Friday.
Well, I think you're right, and you got two head coaches here that this isn't their first ride in the Cowboy show. I mean, they both have been there. They've coached for a long, long time. You put them together. Of course, that's Wade Comer here in McKenzie and Shane Jacobs for Trenton Peabody. You put their two records together, and you can't match that up much any places in the state.
Well, you think of it like this. In 29 combined years between these two guys, you're looking at 263 wins and less than 100 losses in 29 years. Comer's 180 and 87 in 22 years here. And, of course, Shane Jacobs in his seventh season at 83 and 12. It doesn't get any better than that. I mean, unless you start talking about that team with an A up there in East Tennessee that they've won.
The University?
The University of Alcoa. They've won a few state championships.
They've been around there a few times, I think. And it's a cold night. And let's see, I checked the temperature a while ago, and it's like 34 degrees, I believe, outside. And a pleasant little breeze blowing, too. Low tonight's going to be about 28 degrees, but it's going to hang right around the freezing mark all during the time for this game to take place. So it's going to be Trenton Peabody. It's going to be McKenzie, the Rebels of McKenzie, doing battle here at McKenzie High School. We're going to take this break after telling you you're watching Golden Tide football. Well, tonight you're listening to Golden Tide football on the BallGame Blitz Network. We'll tell you more about that when we come back.
Believe it or not, insurance has become one of the largest parts of most family budgets. How many times have you thought to yourself, man, that seems expensive? At Seiler Thornton Agency, we represent several different insurance companies, so we have the flexibility to shop your coverages and find the best value. Seiler Thornton Agency has been taking care of insurance needs in Gibson County for over 20 years. We are proud to be a Trenton business, and we love to support the Peabody Golden Tide. Call us today or stop by for a free quote. Seiler Thornton Agency. Our business is you.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
Eddie and Clint Sturgeon have been serving Trenton for over 30 years and at the current location for 13 years, offering 2 drive-through windows, free delivery, after-hours emergency service, and vaccinations. It's almost flu season, so it's time for your flu shot. I know nobody wants either one. The flu shot takes less than 5 seconds, but the flu lasts for a week. So take your shot or take your chances. You can get the flu anywhere, but get your flu shot at Eddie's Pharmacy. No appointment needed for either one. At Hardy, Martin & Owens, we handle personal injury, divorce and family law, criminal defense, and wills and estates. We are experienced in all courts in West Tennessee. With 3 locations, Trenton, Milan, and Jackson, we are conveniently located to handle all your legal needs. Not many lawyers will give you their personal cell phone number, but Bradley Owens will. Bradley's cell number is 731-234-2400. Call Bradley today.
We're working right now for our families and our nation and all the countries.
I take great pride knowing that I'm feeding the nation and keeping the shelves full.
And we produce a lot of protein, so it's always good to keep, good food out there for the world.
The company, they provide masks, face shields, barriers.
As a team member, I feel really safe.
It feels good to help people in a time of crisis like now.
State Farm agent Amy Greer, 308 South College Street in Trenton, is where the customer's needs always come first. When life storms hit your home or your family, you're able to rest easy when you deal with a 30-year professional, Amy Greer at State Farm in Trenton. Your North Gibson local agency serving Trenton, Dyer, Rutherford, Bradford, Kenton, and Yorkville. See Amy or Scarlett Davis Smith or Courtney Tyree Williams. Amy Greer, State Farm, Trenton.
Welcome back, and tonight you'll be listening to this ball game. I'm Dan Hughes, and along with Terry Clement, bringing you the play-by-play. Paul Schultze is to my right, the director, and we're without Billy Bolin, Eli Gerard, Corey Moore, and Christopher Reasons tonight. TSSAA has a contract with the National Federation, and we're not allowed to show the video, only the audio tonight. And we're glad that we can do that much anyway, and we're glad to be on 101.5 as well. So, and we missed them. Paul says, he he misses them more than us.
He does. I can agree with that.
I thought we were. Well, never mind.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's look at some of the other games around the area across the state of Tennessee, Terry, and it's time. It's that time that you've been working for, and this isn't really fair because you already got some of the scores in.
Already have some scores
But let's look at South Pittsburgh and Cloudland. Let's start in the other 1A bracket.
Well, it's one of those things. Cloudland's sitting there 12-1. I don't know a whole lot about them. I do know about the tradition of South Pittsburgh. That game is at Cloudland, and I just think once all of the emotion and hype gets over with and these kids settle down to start playing football, I think South Pittsburgh will come back and represent that side of the bracket.
Okay, let's go to 2A. Trousdale-Hampton, you already got a partial score on it.
Yeah, Hampton's up 8-0 in the second quarter. That game is at Hampton, and I think once again the tradition of Trousdale, after things kind of settle down and they get into playing just playing football, that Trousdale will come back and win that game.
Got Westview and Riverside.
I think that will be Westview from the beginning. Riverside, they've kind of got a little habit of getting to this point and then not faring very well. And, when you're sitting there and you got Ty Simpson on the other side and the weapons that he has and the weapon that he is, the Alabama commit is just, I think he's going to be too much.
Okay, Dyersburg is at East Nashville.
Yeah, once again, East Nashville is a team that I don't know a whole lot about. Dan, when teams get to this point, they're very good football teams. And so it's one of those things that I'm hoping and because Bart's a very good friend of mine, Bart Stowe over at Dyersburg, and so I'm gonna take Dyersburg just for him.
I hope so. And Giles County has to play the University of Alcoa.
Well, the University of Alcoa is already up 16-0, and I think it's only going to get worse for Giles County. But they're going to end a great year at 12-1, I think.
Then you may have the 4A matchup of one of the best matchups in the state, Haywood and Tullahoma.
Yeah, there's 3 games that are going on tonight throughout the state of Tennessee that I'm really interested in. I should say 2 other than the one we're fixing to watch here. Haywood and Tullahoma. You got athletes after athletes after athletes. I think Tullahoma and John Olive, who is a friend of mine, are going to come out on top there and represent this side of the bracket.
And on the other side of the bracket, you're looking at Upperman and Elizabethton.
Yeah, that game, Elizabethton won the state championship last year. They defeated Haywood in the state championship. They already had 10-0 on Upperman, and I think it's going to continue that trend. And you're looking at an Elizabethton and Tullahoma match next week.
And Henry County's at Page.
Page has a really, really good quarterback, really elusive. If Henry County could keep him hemmed in, I think they're going to win this football game, and I'm going to take them because they've gotten hot at the right time. I mean, you shut out Springfield at Springfield. People say, well, you're going on the road. They've been on the road every round except for the first one. So I'm going to take Henry County in that contest.
Powell in Knoxville West.
Well, Powell's already up 14-0 in that contest.
It's not fair.
It's really not. But that's okay. And I think Powell is going to go ahead, and you're looking at a Powell and Henry County matchup next. Let's see, that's 5A, so that'll be next Friday.
Right. And then Summit is at Hendersonville.
I think this game may be the most lopsided game outside of Alcoa tonight. Summit with the Wade brothers. Man, they're an incredible football team. We've seen them the last couple of years. We've watched those 2 kids grow up over the past couple of years. When we were in Cookeville, and I think they're going to go back. They're going to make it 3 in a row going to Chattanooga.
Well, standing in their way will be the winner of Oakland and Maryville.
Well, and I'm just getting an update that Oakland, who trailed 7-0, has just scored again, and they've taken a 14-7 lead in Maryville. And here's an interesting note on that game that Terry Brown told me about, or mentioned it, and a couple other guys mentioned it, that the visiting team has not won in quite a few years. And I went back and did a little quick research, and they're right. Well, right now the visiting team's up 14-7. I'm going to take Oakland and my good friend Kevin Creasy. And I think they will come back, and you're looking at Oakland Summit State Championship. It doesn't matter which one, Oakland or Maryville, you're fixing to have a heck of a 6A state championship next week.
It's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Yes, it is.
We'll be back after these words with the starting lineups brought to you by McLean Power Systems, and you're listening to Golden Tide Football on the BallGame Blitz Network.
Utility Solutions Underground, located in Trenton, takes care of all kinds of projects such as trenching, digging, boring of 1-inch or smaller bores, and storm or lot cleanup. Owner and operator Tommy Castleman has been serving the Gibson County area for 40 years and has the experience and know-how to get the job done right the first time. Utility Solutions is fully licensed and insured, so give them a call today at 731-420-0593 for a free estimate. No job too big or too small. Utility Solutions Underground. Let us dig for you.
Roll Tide.
Duncan's Pharmacy is celebrating their 47th year in business this year. In January 2016, they opened Duncan's Express Pharmacy inside of the Trenton Medical Center as a second location. We are proud to serve the communities of Trenton, Humboldt, and Gibson County. At our pharmacy, we believe that being a local independent pharmacy means providing healthcare services to our patients that are customized to meet their individual needs. Our aim has always been to provide the very best prescription service at the most reasonable price. Try Duncan's Pharmacy for your next prescription, and you will be glad you did.
Trenton Health and Rehabilitation is a newly renovated 4-star facility in Trenton. It is the only Eden and Bronze facility within 200 miles of West Tennessee. Trenton Health and Rehabilitation offers skilled and long-term services. There is a nurse practitioner in the facility 5 days a week who works in conjunction with the doctor. Virtual providers are also available. You can call at 855-4500. Trenton Health and Rehabilitation is located at 2036 Highway 45 Bypass South in Trenton. Come visit us for your rehab needs.
J&B Motors, 447 South Main in Dyer, Tennessee, will buy, sell, or trade, and even finance in-house. At J&B Motors, you can even enjoy a lifetime warranty. J&B is a complete dealer with a mechanic shop and a detail shop. Just travel to Dyer, 447 South Main, or visit the website at jnbmotorsllc.com. J&B Motors doesn't care about your credit. They care about you, their customers. J&B Motors, 447 South Main, Dyer.
With extra pandemic unemployment funding coming to an end in Tennessee, you should not hesitate to find a job that pays what you need and treats you well, because those jobs are going to go as quickly as gasoline in a shortage. Apply today at McLean Power Systems in Trenton. This is what their workers had to say.
I like the atmosphere of the department I work in the warehouse, and I like my leadership team with the managers and supervisors.
I actually like that you are able to grow within the company. I started here as an operator in the sales, and I've been able to work my way up to a supervisor.
Honestly, it's every person I've kind of interacted with here. I've enjoyed every one of them.
I've been with McLean almost 2 years now, and I will have to say, not only with the great pay and benefits, leadership is absolutely wonderful.
Make your next career move to McLean today by texting POWER to 67664. That's POWER to 67664. McLean Power Systems is an equal opportunity employer.
Okay, it's time now for the starting lineups. The starting lineups brought to you by McLean Power Systems. Terry?
As we look at for Trenton Peabody, at quarterback, Sam Driggers, the junior, 69 for 114, 1,097 yards, 17 touchdowns, only 3 interceptions. He's completing over 60% of his passes in the backfield. Khalid Ganaway will start at tailback, 161 carries, 1,767 yards for the Mr. Football finalist, 29 touchdowns on the season. And last Friday night, 22 carries for 309 yards and 4 touchdowns against Lake County. He's averaging almost 11 yards per carry. A receiver, Malik Ganaway, 24 catches, 305 yards, 6 touchdowns on the season. Derek Key, 16 catches, 378 yards. That's almost 24 yards per catch, 5 touchdowns on the year. Drawing the start at the other receiver spot will be Kylan Wade, 2 catches for 23 yards. Had a catch for 19 yards last week against Lake County. Also, the H-back will be Ethan Ray. Ethan's had 1 carry on the year for 13 yards, but he does a great job of leading the way for Kalik. But he is also a viable pass receiver should he be called upon. Up front, you're looking at number 50, Connor Meadows, starting at left tackle. You got Isaac DeHaan starting at left guard. Jet McAllister is the center. Number 57, David Witten is the right guard, and number 68, Ed Burns, is your tackle. On the defensive side of the football, starting at defensive end, is number 34, Jordan Shepard. Also along the front lines, you're looking at probably Riley Vandiver. I think you'll see Connor Meadows in that spot some tonight as well. The man in the middle is number 77, Keandre Woolfork, the senior. Looks to have a big night tonight against that McKenzie offensive line. And then On the other end, you've got Jason Baskerville leading the way with 74 total tackles on the year. And I'm being told that we've got a paratrooper or helicopter that's fixing to drop the football in. Okay, that's not something that we see every night, but a nice touch. The linebackers will be Jacoby Albee. I got corrected on that. Yeah, there he is, coming in right here from our right side. In the middle will be London Burkett, and then the weak side will be McCoy Sewell. In the secondary, Khalid Ganaway will be at one corner. Malik Ganaway will be at the other corner. Colin Wade at the safety. And then number 9, Derek Key, will be your free safety. And I'm telling you what, bless their hearts, it's a great touch, but it's blowing leaves all over the field. It's blowing end zone signs all over. It's coming in from it's a Vanderbilt Life Flight helicopter. And, Dan, that's not something that you see every Friday night. And
neither do I want to see it next Friday
I was going to say, whoever signed that is probably not real happy that it's happening right now. But they're going to land at midfield, deliver the football. And then I guess they're going to head back to Nashville. So there's your starting lineups for the Trenton Peabody Golden Tide. For McKenzie, at quarterback will be number 11, Jackson Cassidy Jr. At the running back will be number 7, Junior Marquez Taylor. You'll also see number 26, Rashad McCreary, in the backfield. When they go to some 4 wide sets, they'll move Taylor out to one of the slot receivers, which is what he's being recruited for at the next level. He's got an offer from Tennessee. He's got an offer from Ole Miss, just to name a few. Another receiver is number 3, Junior Zach Aird. Another receiver, number 4, Junior Zay Weber. And then the lone senior of the receiving corps is number 8, Andrew Cole. Across the front at left tackle will be Gage Moon. He is a senior. Left guard will be number 72, Hayden Hudson, 5'11", 342 pounds. But I'm going to tell you something. Watching this young man on film, he's got very good feet to be I don't want to say this in a bad way, but as heavy as a player as he is, he's got really good feet. The center is number 77, Daniel Latimer, 5'10", 278. He is a junior. The right guard, Brandon Hatley, number 54, 6'2", 238, a senior. And then the right tackle is number 66, David Cheney. Cheney is a 6'1", 227-pound junior. Dan, I think that's where we might attack with Baskerville, because I think he would have a hard time blocking Jason Baskerville tonight. On defense, they play a 4-3. They were giving up 9.2 points per game. Cheney will be at a defensive end. Number 52, Elijah Edmondson, will be at a defensive tackle. Hatley will be the nose tackle. Gage Moon will be a defensive tackle, and defensive end outside linebacker will be number 2, Trey Cook. The other 2 linebackers, one is number 15, Drew Chappell, 6 foot 185-pound sophomore, and then Rashad McCreary at your other linebacker. In the secondary, Camden Allison, number 17, draws a start at corner. On one side, Etijay, and I apologize if I'm mispronouncing that, Etijay Tharp, who will also see at receiver some, will draw a start at the other corner. The 2 safeties, number 3, Zach Aird, who is a junior, and then the other safety is Jackson Cassidy. And so there are your starting lineups for tonight's contest.
Rodidis is the kicker and the punter for McKenzie. Well, how did they get here? Well, they won the Region 5A, 13-0 on the season. They defeated Fayetteville last week. 14-8 was the final score. And in previous rounds, they defeated Moore County and Cornersville. So we're about set for some football. We've waited all week for this event. A lot of people have waited all week. The stands are full. They're standing around the sides on the far side. I look below us here at the Peabody side. It's full. and everybody around the area.
Yeah, a lot of people from, not just from McKenzie or from Trenton, but a lot of people. I've been getting texts all week say, "Hey man, I'm coming to the game Friday night." So
lots of luck.
Standing room only crowd.
And it's kind of cold, as we said before, 34 degrees right now with a breeze, and especially with the helicopter going, quite a breeze.
Yeah.
It did some damage out here.
Yeah,
when it pulled up, it tore 2 or 3 signs up on the far side. And
they should let it go that way, and it could have blown those leaves out of the end zone down there.
Oh, man, this is Randy Thomas Field here, the home of the Rebels of McKenzie. They're the hosts this year of the semifinals in Class 1A. Let's take a break, and we'll be back. You're listening to Golden Tide Football on the BallGame Blitz Network.
H&R AgriPower is your local Case IH dealer in Trenton, Tennessee, and a proud supporter of the Golden Tide.
Anderson Furniture and Floor Covering would like to thank the people of Gibson County for allowing them to serve you for 70 years. During football season, there's never a better place to be than sitting in your recliner watching the game. Come visit Anderson Furniture and Floor Covering, 110 High Street in Trenton, and check out the large collection of furniture and floor coverings. Good luck and roll Tide!
Raspberry Towing, 855-0099. One call and you're hooked. Raspberries has served the Gibson County area and surrounding counties for 39 years. Kyle Raspberry is the youngest officer appointed to the Tennessee Towing Association. Kyle is certified in light, medium, and heavy-duty wrecker recovery with the American Towing and Recovery Institute. So call Raspberry Towing at 855-0099. One call and you're hooked.
Trenton native Amy McLemore is a certified residential specialist with Town & Country Realtors. Specializing in the Gibson County area, it is her goal to treat each of her clients with respect and custom care. Having received numerous awards in the field of real estate, Amy is qualified to ensure the best outcome for her clients, whether they are buyers or sellers. You can call Amy today at her office at 731-668-7000 or on her cell at 731-234-0049 and let her help you find your dream home.
Your hometown attorney, Jennifer Finch McEwen, is back on the square in Trenton, ready to help you with all your legal issues and preventative measures. Everyone needs an attorney from time to time, and Jennifer Finch McEwen is here to help. Whether your problem is divorce, child custody, child support, bankruptcy, criminal charges, wills and estates, or personal injury, or if you are just in need of general advice, Jennifer can serve your needs. With 15 years of criminal and civil experience, Jennifer can find the solution for which you are looking. Call or come by the Court Square in Trenton today. Roll Tide! Bell Shirt and Sign Company has been family owned and operated since 1969 in Trenton. Located next to Peabody High School, we provide high quality, timely, and professional service to local schools, communities, churches, and businesses. All graphic design, printing, sewing, and engraving is done in-house, so we control the quality and service ourselves. With access to the brands you want, we carry a large selection of Peabody shirts, caps, polos, and other items to show off your school spirit. If you are needing screen printing, embroidery, signs, or engraving done, stop by and see us today, and as always, roll Tide!
We are proud to be locally owned. We are rooted in this community in Gibson County. We are active not only in Medina, but also the surrounding communities on a day-to-day basis. These are our friends, our family, and our neighbors, and we are truly humbled by those that call upon us to serve. Trust, guidance, and commitment. That's why families turn to us.
We're Local Lawrence Funeral Home, a tradition of caring since 1925.
I'm Gibson County Mayor Tom Witherspoon. As Christmas approaches and our minds shift to what to get the children, puppies often come to mind. I want to ask each of you to consider adopting a pet from the Gibson County Animal Shelter. We always have several to choose from, and it would be a tremendous help to us. So please, have your pet spayed or neutered. Thank you to all of our responsible pet owners, and adopt a shelter animal. They'll love you for it. Thank you.
Gibson County Utility District has provided Gibson County and the surrounding area with natural gas since 1953. We pride ourselves on our dedication to the comfort and safety of our customers and the citizens of Gibson County. And as citizens, you can do your part. Always be sure to call 811 before digging in order to avoid hitting a gas line or any other buried utilities. Gibson County Utility District for better living in your community.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place is yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country. At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
I'm Dan Hughes, along with Terry Clement, to bring you this first quarter of play, and it's brought to you by Duncan's Pharmacy of Trenton. Well, Terry, everybody's excited. The band's been on the field. We've had it all. We're packed here at McKenzie.
Yeah, you can see over here to our right, you've got all kinds of people standing from the end of the bleachers all the way around the end zone to the other set of bleachers. And like I said, I've been getting text messages all week. People want to know where they could hear the game if they didn't come, or you know, they were going to come. They were going to brave the elements. And you know, when you get teams this magnitude that are meeting, you know, people want to come watch, and I think they're going to get their money's worth.
But if you're home in a warm place, sit back, we'll paint the picture.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
That's what'll happen. And again, we are bringing you the audio only due to contracts between National Federation and TSSAA. And we will be updating you. Captains for Peabody's on the field, Terry.
Yep, number 79, Kendall Morgan, number 58, Marion Skinner, number 86, Ethan Ray, and number 77, Keandre Woolfork are the four captains for Trenton Peabody. Haven't seen the captains from McKenzie. I see them making their way through the blow-up gray helmet with the.
Well, it's partially blown up.
It is partially blown up. They need to turn it up just a little bit. They're not gonna make it.
You better hurry.
Yeah, I'm trying. You know, I'm gonna tell you something, Dan. I love McKenzie's uniforms. I'm sure when you're walking up and down the hallways of McKenzie High School, or meet them out on the street, you think, man, those uniforms really look good. But those red numbers on the gray uniforms,
can't see it.
No, I see number 2, Trey Cook, is one. Number 54, Brandon Hatley, is a captain. Number 60, Gage Moon, and then number 72, Hayden Hudson, are the four captains for McKenzie. So
you did pretty good.
Well, it just so happened they turned right and the light hit them just right.
And if you get it from the right direction, you can see
very
well what the numbers are. But to look straight on at them, no, that's impossible. So we're waiting now for the officials to say, let's go meet at the center of the field.
You know, Dan, one thing that I'm seeing tonight that I guess I haven't seen it at all this year, but everywhere we've been, they've had the clock counting down to kickoff. Not here. It's been stuck on 12 minutes ever since we got here before 6 o'clock tonight. So that makes it. I've got 6:55 on my watch. So you know, I'm sure they usually come out with about 3 minutes till. So White Hat is over speaking to the McKenzie captains, and
now they move toward the center of the field.
Yeah.
Terry, we've been so spoiled by doing live streaming video for the last 3-4 years that we've got to remember now we've got to paint this picture again.
Yep.
I got to go back to radio mode.
Yeah, it's quite a bit of difference. You see, I say you see. I'm used. There we go. The captains are moving to the middle.
And they're meeting at the center of the field. The long-awaited meeting of these two very good football teams is about to take place.
Well, Dan, we know that Peabody's going to call the toss, and if history goes the way that it typically goes, if we win the toss, we're going to take the football.
I am never been so glad to see glass in a press box in all my life.
I'm with you 100% on that one.
There's the toss, and it is going to belong. It would appear that McKenzie has won. They're going to defer over to the third quarter, and Peabody will take the football. That surprise you?
Yeah, it really does. You know, I think they've got a lot of confidence in their defense, though. Their defense that comes in giving up less than 10 points a game. You only had a couple of teams that scored in double digits against them all year. So, in a way, yes. In a way, no. I would want to set the tone, but I understand what, Coach Comer's pretty old school, and he says, I want to see where I am coming out of halftime.
I think he's over there in a short sleeve shirt.
Well, I would be shocked because I don't know him well, but I do know him good enough to know he's smarter than that on a night like tonight. I do see one of their assistants, and here comes the Trenton Peabody Golden Tide.
Dressed in the white jerseys with the gold numerals, black pants, black helmets trimmed in gold. There comes the Rebels of McKenzie dressed in the gray with the red numerals and the gray helmets. So, all the preliminaries are done. We're set now to play football.
Dan, something else that we haven't seen all year, we've actually got a 7-man crew tonight. First time that that we've had that all year.
Hey, most of them are unemployed tonight.
That's right.
I don't mean that crudely.
That's true.
I don't mean that rudely.
True.
People keep on asking, why can't we watch it?
Folks asking why you can't watch the game. That is because of the contract between TSSAA and the National Federation. All we can do for you tonight is bring you the audio.
You've got seven.
Peabody set back, and Rodidis, Roditis, is going to kick it off for McKenzie.
And I'm going to tell you something, Dan. He's a very accurate kicker. He can kick it short. He can kick it long. He can kick it in the middle. And so, it's
going to be a hard football tonight.
Yeah, it is.
Temperature at kickoff time, it's 7 o'clock, 33 degrees. And we're ready to play football. Fans are up. This one's underway. It's a squibber down the field it goes, and it's picked up at the 23, out to the 25, to the 30, to the 35, and it's going to scatter forward to about the 38-yard line, and that's going to be first down and 10 for the Golden Tide of Trenton Peabody. And they put the ball down at the 38.
Yeah, you see, Dan, they've got their drone working tonight also. That was Cleet Ganaway on the return, just a middle return, and he was able to get the ball out to about the 38. Look for Peabody to take a shot early against this McKenzie defense.
2 wide to the left, 1 to the right. Lone running back is Ganaway. Back there with Driggers. Man goes in motion, goes to the left side. Up under center now. There's a snap. He drops straight back. Looks, goes right side. Fires it deep. Down the field it goes, and it is incomplete. And it'll be second down back to the 38-yard line.
Yeah, there's your shot. Is these safeties for McKenzie really like to come up and support the run, and Sam just faked it to Kalik right there to Ganaway, and took his shot down the sideline and just wasn't able to connect.
Peabody comes to the line. They send 2 wide, 3 wide to the left side. Ganaway is the lone running back. Out of the gun. A lot of movement. Somebody jumped early, and it's going to be on Peabody. Mark it 5 yards back. Second down and 15 from about the 33.
Yeah, everybody moved.
We was waiting for the
center.
ball.
Yeah, somebody didn't get the snap count.
I don't think most of them.
Yeah.
So it'll be second down and 15. Ball's at the 33-yard line. First quarter action just underway. They're playing them across the state of Tennessee tonight. Working out of the gun is Driggers. 3 wide to the left side. There's a snap. There's a lateral pass. It is complete. This is Ganaway. Pushes off, gets to the 40, to the 45, to the 50, and is brought down at about the 43-yard line. And it's going to be a first down. That's a Amy Greer State Farm first down.
Yeah, trip set over to the left, just up and throw it to Malik Ganaway. He got a block from Derek Key and another from Kylan Wade, and was able to, it looked like they had him hemmed up pretty good, but he was patient, allowed it to open up for him, and was able to get 22.
Ball at the 45-yard line. It's first down and 10 for Peabody. 2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Lone running back is Ganaway. Look for him to get it this time, and he does. Goes to the right side. Gets into trouble, and he's brought down for a loss of about 3, I think, on the play. And it's going to be second down and 13. They're going to put it at the 49, so that's a loss of 4. And it's going to be second down and 14.
Yeah, just tried to go outside zone to the right side, and McKenzie did a great job of getting off the blocks. Cleek actually, I think, could have cut it up a little bit and maybe at least got back to the line of scrimmage, but didn't, and so he didn't.
Golden Tide to the line. 2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Driggers out of the gun. There's a snap. Handoff goes to Ganaway. Goes straight ahead. Gets back to the 45. Picked up 4 yards on the play. And it's going to be third down and 10 from the 45-yard line. He had the momentum, but he met a wall.
Yeah, the thing about this McKenzie defense is those safeties. We talked about how hard they come and support the run. And is Jay Taylor, I was talking before the game, that, that's somebody it's hard. You don't account for him to block. And so their safeties are going to make a ton of tackles tonight. We're going to call Cassidy and Aird's name quite a bit.
Third down and 10. Everybody going wide. There's a go. Down the field. Look. Driggers looks. Fires it toward the corner. Threw it away. It's going to be fourth down.
Yeah, Sam, I think maybe got a little antsy right there. Had Derek Key on the dig route coming down about 15 yards and didn't see him and tried to hit Malik and just rolling to his left, throwing for a right-handed quarterback. That's a tough throw.
This is Driggers in punt formation for Peabody. Lone man back there.
And that's Cassidy back there, the quarterback.
Low snap, gets it up. Good punt down the field. It's a floater. And it's going to roll and roll and roll and roll down to about the 12 or 13-yard line. Mark it at the 13-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for McKenzie on their own 13-yard line. And Jackson Cassidy is the quarterback. And the running backs will be Taylor and McCreary. 9:52 remaining. In the first quarter of play, no score. Cassidy goes, looks down the field, and he is
trouble.
Put down and for a loss of a yard or two. That was Cassidy.
Yeah,
Loss of a yard, so it's going to be 2nd down at about 11.
Jason Baskerville, Keandre Wolfork, and some others all got in on that tackle right there.
We've got to get to the 23-yard line for the 1st down. Cassidy working out of the gun. Lone running back. Snap, hands it off, goes to the left side. He's going to be brought down in a hurry. Got out to the 16-yard line, so give him about 3 on that one. It'll be 3rd down and close to 7 yards coming up.
Just a sweet play to Taylor coming around the side. He's got elite speed, ran 4.42 at the UT camp back this summer, and that's led to him getting some Division I offers. But a great job containment by the Peabody defense.
Ball at the 16, 3rd and 7 will be the call. Working out of the gun, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Cassidy takes the snap, goes back 2 steps, takes a step forward. Now he brings everybody down and man wide open to the 50, to the 45, to the 40, and he is shoved out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. A little cat and mouse going on, and that time the mouse won. At the 34, 33-yard line is where they're going to mark it, and it'll be 1st down and 10 for McKenzie on the 33-yard line.
Yeah, that's the danger of Jackson Cassidy. He can beat you with his legs, and so when he started to act like he was going to run, Peabody cornerback Khalid Ganaway came off of aired and 51-yard pass play.
2 to the right, out of the gun is Cassidy. Drops straight back, looks down the field, got a flare pass, it's complete. Down to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5, into the end zone, touchdown, McKenzie. McKenzie draws first blood at the 8-10 mark here in the first quarter of play, and McKenzie leads by the score of 6-0.
Yeah,
Rodriguez will come in to attempt the extra point.
I think this is going to be aired, Dan, to attempt this. Number 3.
They changed.
Yeah.
It was 13. Ball down, kick up, and the kick is good. 7-0 the score. McKenzie leads. You're listening to Golden Tide Football on the BallGame Blitz Network.
Utility Solutions Underground, located in Trenton, takes care of all kinds of projects such as trenching, digging, boring of 1-inch or smaller bores, and storm or lot cleanup. Owner and operator Tommy Castleman has been serving the Gibson County area for 40 years and has the experience and know-how to get the job done right the first time. Utility Solutions is fully licensed and insured, so give them a call today at 731-420-0593 for a free estimate. No job too big or too small. Utility Solutions Underground. Let us dig for you.
Roll Tide.
Okay, McKenzie's going to kick off as they lead in this football game by the score of 7-0. Little razzle dazzle.
Well, the thing you got to do is you got to cover backs coming out of the backfield, especially when it's somebody like Taylor, who's a very gifted receiver, and they hit him on the swing pass out there. He made Malik Ganaway miss out in the open field and was able to take it in for the touchdown.
Now this is Rodidis. Short, end over end to the 15, to the 20, to the 25, and pushes forward to about 31, 32-yard line, and it'll be first down and 10 for Peabody on their own 30. Put it down. 32. Let's call it 32.
Okay.
32-yard line. And it's going to be first and 10 for the Tide. Needs to get on the scoreboard on this drive. Trailing here 7-0. 2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Under center is Driggers. There's a snap. Handoff goes up the middle and brought down at close to the line of scrimmage was Ganaway.
Yeah, number 34, Anderson, Ty Anderson, into the linebacker, and he's in on that tackle.
And it'll be second down, and right at 10 coming up here for Peabody. Driggers brings his team to the line of scrimmage. 2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. He's out of the gun, back there with Ganaway. There's a snap, fakes the handoff, fires it up the middle. It's complete for a first down and many more. He may be gone. Adios, goodbye, touchdown Tide. 7-6 the score.
Derek Key faked the give to Ganaway. It's just your simple RPO. Hit Derek Key on a slant route. And once Mr. Key got into the secondary, he was not going to be caught.
Minton in to attempt the extra point. And Lee will hold. And it's 7-6. Mark the time. It's 7:05 remaining in the first quarter of play. Ball down, kick up, and the kick is perfect. 7-7, we're tied. 7:05 remaining. You're listening to Golden Tide Football on the BallGame Blitz Network.
Trenton Light and Water Department provides electric, water, and wastewater services for customers inside the city limits of Trenton, Tennessee. We support all Trenton Special School District endeavors, academic, athletic teams, band, and extracurricular clubs and activities at Trenton Elementary School, Trenton Rosenwald Middle School, and Peabody High School. Our office is temporarily located in downtown Trenton at 110 South College Street in the Steel Building, while a new office and warehouse building is being constructed at our Armory Street location. Please contact our office or visit our website, www.trentonlw.com, for payment options, online, bank draft, ACH, by phone, and our new phone app. Roll Tide and Lady Tide from Trenton Light and Water. We are honored to serve all the citizens of Trenton.
We are tied at 7 here in the middle of the first quarter of play. Any updates on scores, Terry?
We do. Cloudland leads South Pittsburgh 14-0. Riverside 6, Westview 0. Hampton 8, Trousdale 6. Alcoa 23, Giles 0. Haywood 7, Tullahoma 0. Elizabethton 10, Upperman 0. Knox Powell 14, Knox West 0. And Oakland 14, Maryville 7.
Here we go as a kickoff, and it's a knuckleball down the field. It's at the 35-yard line. Great kick by Parker Vernon. It's just, in baseball, what we would call a knuckleball.
Yeah, not going to kick it deep to their return guys. Give them an opportunity to make big plays against us, and good job by Parker right there.
Have a lot of people listening in on the internet. through Worthy Road Studios. There's a snap. Handoff goes to the right side. Bang! Picked up maybe a yard, maybe two. From the 35 to about the 36, it looks like. And a gain of a yard on the play. It'll be second down, close to 9, with 6:44 and counting down. Second down and 9 from the 36-yard line. Wide right, wide left. Jackson Cassidy, the junior quarterback. Fine quarterback from McKenzie. There's a snap. Hands it off straight ahead, and down he goes. And a gain of maybe a yard or two. It'll be third down and 7.
Yeah, that's Rashad McCreary, and great job by Keandre Woolfork and London Burkett on the tackle right there.
Third down and 7 yards to go here for the Rebels of McKenzie as they send to go to the line, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Out of the gun is Jackson Cassidy. There's a snap. Looks. Fires it up the middle. It's incomplete. It's going to be fourth down. And McKenzie is going to have to turn it over.
Yeah, we had an in route, had a slot to the right, had an in route by the outside guy, tried to hit number 3, Zach Aird, on a corner route. Great job by Kylan Wade. He was in good position. And, Kendi had some muster on that ball, Dan.
Boy, didn't he,
He
though.
threw that ball hard.
And I was going to mention a while ago on the pass Driggers made, he threw a bullet.
Yes, he did.
Here we go. Going to punt it away.
It's number 8, Andrew Cole, back to punt.
This is Ganaway. Rush was on, and he got it away. And he takes it at the 30, and to the 40, to the 45, to the 50, and tripped up and brought down at about the 45-yard line. What a return by Kalik Ganaway.
Yeah, Ty Anderson, number 34, is the one who probably saved a touchdown. He had one more person to beat. Well, we had a blocker on him, so great field position for the Golden Tide at the McKenzie 45-yard line.
From the 45, here comes Peabody to the line of scrimmage. Driggers brings his team to the line. Wide to the right, wide to the left. Got a 2 to the left. Ganaway, the one running back. There's a man in motion. There's a jet sweep. Goes to the right side. Looks for running room and really didn't get a whole lot. Might have gotten a yard. And that was Malik on the carry for about a yard, and it'll be second down and 9, ball at the 44-yard line.
Yeah, just tried to get him on a jet sweep, and Kalik made a great block on the corner, but their safety help just came up, and Malik wasn't able to break that tackle.
That drone gets on my nerves.
Yeah, mine too a little bit.
44-yard line, and it'll be second down, close to 9.
We got to go.
Peabody to the line. They send 2 wide to the left, 1 to the right. Ganaway back there.
Yeah, timeout.
And they're going to take a timeout. Timeout on the field. We're tied 7-7. You're listening to Golden Tide Football on the BallGame Blitz Network.
Believe it or not, insurance has become one of the largest parts of most family budgets. How many times have you thought to yourself, man, that seems expensive? At Seiler Thornton Agency, we represent several different insurance companies, so we have the flexibility to shop your coverages and find the best value. Seiler Thornton Agency has been taking care of insurance needs in Gibson County for over 20 years. We are proud to be a Trenton business, and we love to support the Peabody Golden Tide. Call us today or stop by for a free quote. Seiler Thornton Agency. Our business is you.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
Peabody, 2 wide to the right, 1 to the left, out of the gun. Handoff goes straight ahead. That's Ganaway, and he gets down to the 40. So we're going to have third down and right at 5. Oh, they shorted him a yard.
Yeah, I think
a half yard. I'll give them credit.
I thought they did too. But Dan, Alcoa leads Giles 42-0.
Yeah.
Surprise, surprise.
It's going to be third down in about 5.5 yards. 2 goes to the right, 1 to the left. Drigger's out of the gun. There's a snap, and a handoff goes straight ahead, and that's close. He's going to be about a yard shy.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to get into the 36.
Looks to the 36, and it's going to be fourth down and a yard.
Yeah, you know what's happening here.
They're thinking. The wheels are turning.
Yeah. You got Riley Vanderver and Jordan Shepard coming into the game, 2 extra blockers. So here's the thing, though. The play clock's already down to 15 seconds now. Sam's running on the field to get this play, so we may end up
down
having
to 10 seconds.
Yeah, we may end up having to take another timeout. Yeah, we're going to have to take another timeout, or there he is.
Timeout called by the hair of your chinny chin chin. Timeout called by Peabody with 3:13 remaining in the first quarter, tied 7-7. You're listening to Golden Tide Football on the BallGame Blitz Network.
Eddie and Clint Sturgeon have been serving Trenton for over 30 years and at the current location for 13 years, offering 2 drive-through windows, free delivery, after-hours emergency service, and vaccinations. It's almost flu season, so it's time for your flu shot. I know nobody wants either one. The flu shot takes less than 5 seconds, but the flu lasts for a week. So take your shot or take your chances. You can get the flu anywhere, but get your flu shot at Eddie's Pharmacy. No appointment needed for either one. At Hardy, Martin & Owens, we handle personal injury, divorce and family law, criminal defense, and wills and estates. We are experienced in all courts in West Tennessee. With 3 locations, Trenton, Milan, and Jackson, we are conveniently located to handle all your legal needs. Not many lawyers will give you their personal cell phone number, but Bradley Owens will. Bradley's cell number is 731-234-2400. Call Bradley today.
On fourth down and about a yard, there goes to Ganaway. Ganaway straight ahead, got the first down. And that is an Amy Greer State Farm first down, and the ball's going to be at the 34-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. They nearly still, Terry, didn't get that play off.
I don't know what's going on there, but we got to do a better job of getting our plays in a little bit quicker. We're putting our kids at a little bit of a disadvantage, but
here we come to the line. 2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Out of the gun. Drigger's working. There's a snap. Drops back.
He's there.
Fires it over toward the
here.
corner, and he is. Did he catch it? Yes! Touchdown Tide!
Derek Key
again
goes and high points the football just like you're supposed to do it, and is able to bring it down, uses his height advantage. Hey, he's
what
a heck of a
pass by Driggers.
Yeah, great pass by Sam. Derek's a heck of a basketball player, and he just showed why right there.
And in to attempt the extra point is Mitten. Peabody leading 13-7. Ball down, kick up, and the kick is perfect. 14-7 the score. Peabody leads. You're listening to Golden Tide Football on the BallGame Blitz Network.
We're working right now for our families and our nation and all the countries.
I take great pride knowing that I'm feeding the nation and keeping the shelves full.
And we produce a lot of protein, so it's always good to keep, good food out there for the world.
The company, they provide masks, face shields, barriers.
As a team member, I feel really safe.
It feels good to help people in a time of crisis like now.
State Farm agent Amy Greer, 308 South College Street in Trenton, is where the customer's needs always come first. When life storms hit your home or your family, you're able to rest easy when you deal with a 30-year professional, Amy Greer, at State Farm in Trenton. your North Gibson local agency serving Trenton, Dyer, Rutherford, Bradford, Kenton, and Yorkville. See Amy or Scarlett Davis Smith or Courtney Tyree Wiggums. Amy Greer, State Farm, Trenton.
All right.
2:08 remaining in the first quarter of play. Peabody up 14-7. And Parker's going to kick it off. Parker Vernon for Peabody.
Dan Westview has scored to go up 7-6 on Riverside. Tullahoma has scored to tie the game with Haywood 7-7.
I like to hear the crowd.
Yeah, me too.
They are having a time.
They're having fun now.
Here's the kick, high, end over end. It's short, and it bounces once, and then it's taken at the 20 to the 25 to the 30, and gets out across the 35, 37-yard line maybe, somewhere in that vicinity, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for McKenzie.
And I think Tharp. I think that was Tharp on the
36-yard line.
Hard to see the numbers.
You can't tell the numbers.
I know, it's tough.
It's impossible.
And we apologize for that, but there's nothing we can do about it.
Next time, do a better job, Terry.
I'll try.
Okay. Wide to the left side. Wing right. Snap, handoff, goes to the left side. And gets hit and brought down in a hurry. Gained maybe a yard or two to about the 37-yard line, I think.
They're going to move him. Looks like they're going to give him up to about the 39. Yeah.
Wow.
3.
Okay, to the 39-yard line. He picked up 3. Second down and 7 will be the call. 2nd and 7. And here McKenzie comes to the line of scrimmage. They got 2 wide to the left side, wing right. And Jackson Cassidy is the quarterback. Man goes in motion from right to left. He goes straight back, looks down the field.
Oh, he's wide
Fires
open.
it, man open. All he's got to do is catch it and stay on his feet. Holy cow, did somebody miss an assignment? I could have caught that, Terry, and took it into the end zone.
Yeah, that was and the thing about it is that's Marquez Taylor. How do you lose him? He is their best receiver, their best running back. How in the world do we lose? That's one of the things that we talked about. That's a blown coverage.
Aired into attempt the extra point. Ball down, kick up, and the kick is good. 14-14, we're tied, 1:11 remaining. First quarter of play. You're listening to Golden Tide Football on the BallGame Blitz Network.
Duncan's Pharmacy is celebrating their 47th year in business this year. In January 2016, they opened Duncan's Express Pharmacy inside of the Trenton Medical Center as a second location. We are proud to serve the communities of Trenton, Humboldt, and Gibson County. At our pharmacy, we believe that being a local independent pharmacy means providing healthcare services to our patients that are customized to meet their individual needs. Our aim has always been to provide the very best prescription service at the most reasonable price. Try Duncan's Pharmacy for your next prescription, and you will be glad you did.
Trenton Health and Rehabilitation is a newly renovated 4-star facility in Trenton. It is the only Eden and Bronze facility within 200 miles of West Tennessee. Trenton Health and Rehabilitation offers skilled and long-term services. There is a nurse practitioner in the facility 5 days a week who works in conjunction with the doctor. Virtual providers are also available. You can call at 855-4500. Trenton Health and Rehabilitation is located at 2036 Highway 45 Bypass South in Trenton. Come visit us for your rehab needs.
Well, here we are. We're tied again at 14-all. And McKenzie going to kick it off. That's going to be number 34, Stafford Roditis. Here we go. Short, end-over-end kick taken at the 32 to the 35. And goes forward, falls forward to about the 38-yard line. And it's going to be first down and 10 for Peabody.
Yeah.
And as Ganaway, no, look where they spot it.
That's Kylan Wade.
37-yard lines where they mark it. And it is first and 10 for Peabody.
Well, Dan, there's a minute left. We can score again.
2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. 2-man I formation in the backfield. Snap, handoff goes to Ganaway. Ganaway looks, scampers for a couple of yards. And it's going to be second down. Give him 1 yard on the play, and it'll be second down and 9 coming up here for Peabody with 45 seconds remaining and counting in the first quarter. We're tied 14-14. 2 to the left and 1 to the right. They're working out of the gun with a wing to the right side. Fakes the handoff. Looks, little flare pass. It is incomplete off the fingertips. And it was incomplete. Pass was intended for Malik Ganaway. And it is incomplete. And it's going to be third down, 9 yards coming up.
Yeah, tried to hit Malik on the short post, and I didn't think he had a chance at all to catch the ball. But he was actually able to get some fingertips on it.
Peabody to the line, 2 wide to the right. 25 seconds remaining in the first quarter of play. Drigger's back there by himself. There's a snap, looks, and he's going to tuck it and run, and he is caught from behind at the 40-yard line. It's going to be fourth down coming up. Fourth down and about 6 yards coming up.
Yeah, tried to hit a quarterback draw. McKenzie was in man, 2-man, had 2 deep, and then had man coverage underneath, and Sam just wasn't able quite able to avoid that.
Cassidy back deep for McKenzie.
Quarter.
And that is the end of the first quarter of play. End of the first quarter, the score. And we're tied 14-14. McKenzie and Trenton Peabody. You're listening to Golden Tide Football on the BallGame Blitz Network.
With extra pandemic unemployment funding coming to an end in Tennessee, you should not hesitate to find a job that pays what you need and treats you well, because those jobs are going to go as quickly as gasoline in a shortage. Apply today at McLean Power Systems in Trenton. This is what their workers had to say.
I like the atmosphere of the department I work in the warehouse, and I like my leadership team with the manager and supervisor.
I actually like that you are able to grow within the company. I started here as an operator in the sales, and I've been able to work my way up to a supervisor.
Honestly, it's every person I've kind of interacted with here. I've enjoyed every one of them.
I've been with McLean almost 2 years now, and I will have to say, not only with the great pay and benefits, leadership is absolutely wonderful.
Make your next career move to McLean today by texting POWER to 67664. That's POWER to 67664. McLean Power Systems is an equal opportunity employer.
Well, Peabody goes into punt formation. Cassidy back deep for McKenzie. We're tied 14-14, start of the second quarter. Snap is good. The rush is on. Punt away. Beautiful punt down the field. It hit him in the helmet.
Yeah.
And he's going to be down. Hit him right on the helmet. But he had his back to the play. So
that's one way to keep Jackson Cassidy from getting the ball.
It's going to be first and 10. And they put the ball down. It's first down and 10 for McKenzie on their own 33-yard line.
Dan, Riverside has scored again. If they went for 2, missed the extra point, they lead Westview 12-7.
Wide to the right, wide to the left. Wing to the left side. Cassidy out of the gun. Got a jet sweep coming around on the left side, and he's brought down at the 37-yard line. And he picked up halfway there to the 5, picked up 5 yards. And it's going to be second down. Second down, close to 5.
Well, McKenzie did something a little bit different that time. Dan, they actually had a lead blocker with Rashad McCreary out here. And that's probably one of the better run plays that they've had.
Got everybody in tight. Here's an end wide to the left. There's a snap and a handoff goes to the right side. Nothing there. And stopped and no gain on the play. And it's going to be third down. Call it 6. It's closer to 6.
Yeah. London Burkett, middle linebacker, actually came through unblocked. How they missed that, I don't know. That's one of those. He's one of those you kind of like Taylor. You don't lose where he is, but we'll take it.
Here comes third down and 6. Big play right here from McKenzie. Every play in this ball game looks like it's going to be huge. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Cassidy out of the gun. Goes, looks, going to tuck the ball, and he's going to run, and he's got the first down and many more. Cassidy gets a first down out at the 44-yard line, and it's going to be first down and 10 for McKenzie on the 44.
Yeah, great job of coverage in the secondary by the Peabody defense, but, Jackson Cassidy was able to when he saw he didn't have anything downfield, hit it at a 45, which is what he's taught, and was able to get 19 yards in the first down. Dan Page leads Henry County 7-0 in the second quarter.
Wide right, wide left. Officials timeout.
I think we got a problem with the chain down here.
You know what they say. There ain't no good. Never mind. They got tangled. The links. There's a case of the missing links.
Yeah.
So they will. Now they got it.
I think they got it. Yep. I think they got it fixed now.
All the links are there. And any other updates?
Trousdale has jumped on Hampton. They lead 20-8. Cloudland 14-7 over Pittsburgh. Alcoa cruising 42-0. Haywood Tullahoma tied at 7. Knox Powell leads Knox West 28-0. Summit has taken a 7-0 lead on Hendersonville. Oakland and Maryville are tied at 14. And Dan, just to remind our viewers, listeners, however you want to term it tonight, we're not live streaming with video due to an agreement between TSSAA and the National Federation of High Schools Network. McKenzie is an NFHS network participant, and because of that, we can't do a free live stream when they can charge you $10 a month or $11 a month actually to watch. And here's the thing. I've been trying to pull it up ever since the start of the game, and all I'm getting is a turning, whatever you call that thing right there, circle, I guess, for lack of a better word. So that's why we're not streaming video tonight, because we're not allowed to.
So they have a problem with that, and there's a problem with the chain, and welder may have to come out here. But anyway,
man, got an update from Tullahoma. Haywood has kicked a field goal, and they now lead 10-7 over Tullahoma. East Nashville has taken a 7-0 lead over Dyersburg. That game is in the second quarter. Hendersonville has struck, and they have tied the game with Summit 7-7. Oakland has kicked a field goal. They now lead Maryville 17-14. And Elizabethton is up there, leads 16-0 over Upper McCloudland. Still leads South Pittsburgh, and now it is 22-14. That game is in the third quarter. So there's As far as I know, all the scores that
if that drone up
we
there
have.
had feathers, and I brought, never mind.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. You wouldn't be the first one because you see all the camouflage here. Rural West Tennessee, it's hunting season too, buddy. So I think we may have the chains fixed now.
I told you there wasn't any no good. What'd the song say? Ain't no good chain gang.
Yeah.
Two-man I formation in the backfield. Fakes the handoff. Looks, dips, looks for an opening, and finally got back, maybe picked up a lot of running, but got to about the 39-yard line. This second quarter is brought to you by Trenton Health and Rehab. Trenton Health and Rehab brings you the second quarter of play.
Dan, just to repeat that, the Haywood has kicked a field goal. They lead Tullahoma 10-7. That game is in the second quarter. 11-28.
That was a long drive.
Yeah,
for
absolutely
Haywood.
It was.
Wide to the right, 3 wide to the left. Snap. He keeps, goes straight ahead. Nothing doing. Third down coming up.
Great job, Jason Baskerville, London Burkett, our 2 leaders in tackles on the season, as that was a design run by Jackson Cassidy. And great job giving him, what, a yard maybe? Maybe not.
Maybe a yard.
I don't think any gain at all. So we're going to give him 0 because it's still third and
5
now. They put it up there. 2 yards. So we're in 4-down territory, Dan. I don't think there's any
2
doubt
wide
about
to
that.
the right, 1 to the left. Snap, drops back, looks, fires a bullet, and it is complete. What a catch. He fired.
Yeah, Zach Aird on the catch right there, and as you said, that was a bullet. He just went down about 7 yards, turned around, and, man, Cassidy unloaded that, and gain of 7 for first down.
1st and 10 on the 32. 8:24 remaining in the first half of play. Tied 14-14. 2 wide to the left, 1 to the right. Out of the gun is Cassidy. There's a snap, low snap, drops back, looks, fires. Rainbow incomplete.
We
He quit running.
Well, yeah, we gotta keep our feet moving. Our defensive backs, when their guys turn, our guys just kind of stop for a second, expecting the ball. You gotta keep your feet moving.
It's going to be 2nd down and 10, ball at the 32-yard line for McKenzie. We're tied 14-14. You're in the first half of play. Capacity crowd, I would say, here.
Oh, yeah. You got people all down in this end zone, down the fence, over there on the fence. It's
2 wide to the left, 3 to the left. And somebody went too quick.
I think we called timeout.
Peabody got the timeout. That's their last one.
Yeah.
And timeout is called. Timeout on the field. We're tied 14-14, 8:04 remaining first half. You're listening to Golden Tide Football on the BallGame Blitz Network.
H&R AgriPower is your local Case IH dealer in Trenton, Tennessee, and a proud supporter of the Golden Tide.
8:04 remaining in the first half of play, tied 14-14. McKenzie has the football. It's 2nd down and 10 on the Peabody 32-yard line.
Then we talked about the running backs. You've got Marquez Taylor, who's a Mr. Football finalist, Khalid Ganaway, who's a Mr. Football finalist. All 4 touchdowns have been through the air.
Everybody in tight. Man goes in motion to the right side. There's a snap. He keeps, goes straight ahead, and got into the secondary and got down to about the 21, 22-yard line. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for McKenzie.
Yeah, we didn't
mark it at the 22.
We didn't do a very good job getting off blocks right there. That was designed quarterback run all the way. We got to do a little better job getting off blocks.
Wide to the right, wide to the left. 2-man high formation in the backfield. There's a snap. Handoff goes to the tailback. He's gone. Touchdown, McKenzie. McKenzie takes the lead, and it's 20-14, McKenzie leading.
Yeah, just isolation play up the middle to Taylor, and Taylor was able to get into the secondary and elude the safety, and that's his 3rd score of the evening.
In to attempt the extra point is Aird. In 7:33 remaining first half, ball down, kick up. Nope, we got penalty markers down.
It's going to be offsides.
And markers.
He's thinking about whether he wants to go for 2 now.
By the way, the extra point is no good. Okay, that was a dead ball, so that did not count.
So they'll mark the penalty off, and now you got it from a 1.5 yards.
Actually, they've done the same thing that Trenton Peabody does.
They declined it.
They declined it, so you keep things just like how you're used to it.
So here we go. This is Aird again. He's a good kicker. I watched him before the game started. Ball down, kick up, and it's blocked. Blocked. And with 7:33 remaining in the first half of play, it's McKenzie 20, Peabody 14. You're listening to the Golden Tide football on the BallGame Blitz Network.
J&B Motors, 447 South Main in Dyer, Tennessee, will buy, sell, or trade, and even finance in-house. At J&B Motors, you can even enjoy a lifetime warranty. J&B is a complete dealer with a mechanic shop and a detail shop. Just travel to Dyer, 447 South Main, or visit the website at jnbmotorsllc.com. J&B Motors doesn't care about your credit. They care about you, their customers. J&B Motors, 447 South Main, Dyer. Anderson Furniture and Floor Covering would like to thank the people of Gibson County for allowing them to serve you for 70 years. During football season, there's never a better place to be than sitting in your recliner watching the game. Come visit Anderson Furniture and Floor Covering, 110 High Street in Trenton, and check out the large collection of furniture and floor coverings. Good luck and roll Tide!
Okay, McKenzie ready to kick it off. Leading by 6, 20-14.
Dan Haywood had taken a 16-7 lead on Tullahoma, but Tullahoma has scored, and now it's 16-14, 7:17 left until halftime.
They're about where we are.
They are.
High end-over-end kick, retrieved at the 15, picked up, and then it slipped, and that was just a disaster from a word go, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Nothing went right.
Kicked it deep for once, and Kalik had to go backwards and didn't catch it clean. And then, he was in a lot of trouble. But, big special teams play by Peabody right there blocking that extra point. That could be big later down the road.
They spot the ball on the 16-yard line, and it's going to be 1st down and 10 for Peabody. There's a snap and a handoff goes straight ahead and pushing, gets down to the 19-yard line. And that's going to be second down. And let's see, how many did he pick up that time?
I think 3.
Yeah, second down is 7.
You know, Dan, after rushing for over 300 yards last year so far, Kalik's 8 carries for 14 yards as McKenzie's really locked in on him. Of course, like we talked about, their safeties do a great job of coming downhill and supporting the run. So
2 wide to the right side, 1 to the left. Out of the gun, Driggers. Snap. He keeps. Goes to the left side. Nothing going. He lost a yard or 2 on that play. Back to about the 18-yard line. And it's going to be third down and 8.
Yeah, third and 8. Sam just kept it instead of giving it and tried to catch them going towards Kalik, and their defensive end stayed home.
Third and 8, 6:15 remaining. First half of play. McKenzie up by 6, 20-14. Out of the gun. 2 wide right, 2 wide left.
There.
Straight ahead.
Throw it, Sam.
And there's a snap, and it is incomplete. Long pass up the middle, incomplete. And it's going to be 4th down and 8 come up.
Yeah.
4th and 8 coming your way, and let's see. You're going to punt it away. And Cassidy and McKenzie is going to get pretty good field position right here.
Yeah, tried to hit Kalik Ganaway coming out of the backfield on a little seam route, and it was open on the last series, so I figured they would come back to it, but Taylor did a great job.
There's a snap. It's a good one. Nope, faked it. Put it down the field, and it's going to be incomplete. Smart move by dropping the ball.
Absolutely it was.
Ball goes over on downs. Nobody was home. They faked the punt and threw it up the middle, and it should have been picked off. But they dropped the ball, and wisely so. And so at the 18-yard line is where McKenzie has the football.
Yeah, tried to hit Derek Key, but, I mean, he was held. You know, let's be real about it. He was held, but you're not going to get that call right there. And now you've given them football at the 18-yard line.
Wide to the right, 2 wide to the left. There's a snap.
Reverse.
And a reverse. Goes around the left side looking for running room, and he slides down for a loss at the 22-yard line. Mark it at the 21-yard line. It's where he slid down.
Yeah, Taylor just
– That was Taylor, number 7, wasn't it?
Yeah, just got on his heels right there trying to slow down the cut. And, you know, we had a lot of rain yesterday, and not a lot of warmth today to dry this field out. So you can see it's getting pretty torn up already.
2nd and 13 the call. Wide to the right, wide to the left, wing to the left side. Cassidy motions, and he's going to keep and go straight ahead, and he's brought down and gets to the 17-yard line. And it's going to be third down right at 10.
Yeah,
right around 10.
Short 10, long 9.
9.5.
You know,
so
they're definitely in field goal range, but I'm betting this is 4-down territory.
4:30 remaining in the first half. McKenzie up by 6. 2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. There's a snap. Looks, and he is going to be brought down. He's sacked. 27-yard lines where they're going to put it down.
No, they're going to mark him way up here at the 23 or 22-yard line.
That's where the forward progress is. Well, maybe.
I think they're going to, you know, with that, they're going to come in and
going to try a field goal. Yeah. And let's see where he goes down to spot it at. Let's see, 27, 28, 38-yard attempt.
Yeah, it's 5 on the play clock.
38 yards. Ball down, kick up, and the kick is good. 23-14 the score. 3:30 remaining in the first half of play. McKenzie leading. You're listening to Golden Tide Football on the BallGame Blitz Network.
Raspberry Towing, 855-0099. One call and you're hooked. Raspberries has served the Gibson County area and surrounding counties for 39 years. Kyle Raspberry is the youngest officer appointed to the Tennessee Towing Association. Kyle is certified in light, medium, and heavy-duty wrecker recovery with the American Towing and Recovery Institute. So call Raspberry Towing at 855-0099. One call and you're hooked.
Trenton native Amy McLemore is a certified residential specialist with Town & Country Realtors. Specializing in the Gibson County area, it is her goal to treat each of her clients with respect and custom care. Having received numerous awards in the field of real estate, Amy is qualified to ensure the best outcome for her clients, whether they are buyers or sellers. You can call Amy today at her office at 731-668-7000 or on her cell at 731-234-0049 and let her help you find your dream home.
So, here we go. McKenzie up by 9. And McKenzie's going to kick it off. High end over end kick. Going to be retrieved at the 16. They drop it. Picks it back up. And looks for running room and still on his feet. Gets across the 30 and brought down at about the 31-yard line.
That was Jason Baskerville on the return. Let that ball get in on his body. You got to use your hands. I know it's cold out, and I know that football's kind of hard, but you still got to use your hands. Dan,
mark it at the 30.
Yeah, some updates. South Pittsburgh has gone on a run, and they lead Cloudland 30-22, 5:48 left. Trousdale still 20-14 over Hampton. Oakland 24-14 over Maryville. 5 minutes to go in that contest. Tullahoma 20, Haywood 16.
There's a snap, drops straight back, looks. Driggers fires a bullet, and it is complete.
Great
What
catch.
a catch by Ganaway. Malik Ganaway made a sliding catch.
Oh, boy,
They're going to mark it at the 45.
We're getting a great spot right there. He caught that ball actually about the 49-yard line. We just got a 4 yards.
And he slid on.
Yeah, he slid. That's where.
No, he slid.
Oh, he slid. Okay, that's where it came from.
45-yard line, first down and 10. That's an Amy Greer State Farm first down. 2 wide to the right side, 1 to the left. Man on the left goes in motion to the right side. And there's a snap, and a handoff goes to Ganaway. Adios, he's gone. Touchdown Tide. They overloaded the right side, and then Ganaway went to the left.
Yeah, just pretty much a straight dive to the through the 3-hole, and once he evaded the inside linebacker, Cassidy wasn't going to catch him.
Minton in to attempt the extra point. Lee will hold. Minton will attempt the extra point. Ball down, kick up, and the kick is no good.
Pushed it.
No good, off to the right. So it's 23-20. That's the score. 3-point lead. McKenzie 2:42 remaining in the half. You're listening to Golden Tide Football on the BallGame Blitz Network.
Your hometown attorney, Jennifer Finch McEwen, is back on the square in Trenton, ready to help you with all your legal issues and preventative measures. Everyone needs an attorney from time to time, and Jennifer Finch McEwen is here to help. Whether your problem is divorce, child custody, child support, bankruptcy, criminal charges, wills and estates, or personal injury, or if you are just in need of general advice, Jennifer can serve your needs. With 15 years of criminal and civil experience, Jennifer can find the solution for which you are looking. Call or come by the Court Square in Trenton today. Roll Tide. Bell Shirt and Sign Company has been family owned and operated since 1969 in Trenton. Located next to Peabody High School, we provide high quality, timely, and professional service to local schools, communities, churches, and businesses. All graphic design, printing, sewing, and engraving is done in-house, so we control the quality and service ourselves. With access to the brands you want, we carry a large selection of Peabody shirts, caps, polos, and other items to show off your school spirit. If you are needing screen printing, embroidery, signs, or engraving done, stop by and see us today. And as always, Roll Tide.
Parker Vernon's going to kick it off for Peabody. McKenzie leads 23-20. 2:42 remaining in the first half of play.
Yeah, we may have scored too quick. 2 plays, 70 yards, about 45 seconds, and but we left them 2:45. They got 2 timeouts. So
here we go. End over end kick. Going to be retrieved at the 15. He drops it and falls on it and fumbled it, but McKenzie falls on it. So it's probably wet. It's probably cold. No probablys about it.
Yeah.
You're having a hard time holding on to the football.
Yeah, it's definitely a difficult, probably the most difficult conditions these kids have played in all year. So
25-yard lines for the market. And it is 1st and 10. 3 wide to the right side, 1 to the left. Out of the gun. There's a snap. A handoff goes to the left side, and they converge on him. He got the first down at the 37-yard line. It's going to be 1st down and 10. They just went on a sweep to the left side.
Yeah, that was McCreary out here with the more power back.
There's a snap and fakes the handoff and a pass. It is incomplete. And it's going to be 2nd down and 10 from the 37-yard line.
Dan, Henry County has taken the lead 17-14 over Page at the half.
A lot of exciting football games. Only
is.
one game that's not even who wants to watch it. There's a shot. It's complete. And going to be down at the 42-yard line. And you're going to have 3rd down and looks to be about 5 yards. 3rd down and 5.
Yeah, Weber, just a 5-yard hitch route, just as good as a running play. Tackled him inbounds, so the clock's still running.
Interesting play right here. 2 wide to the right, 2 to the left. Cassidy goes straight back, looks
Crossing
down the
route
field.
right there. They run into each
2 or 3 looks, and now he's going to run to the right side. He is going to go down, and he's sacked. Sacked at the 32-yard line. It's going to be 4th down. Peabody, remember, cannot stop the clock.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Well, Jason Baskerville, I don't know what's wrong with him. He's either really tired or he's hurting a little bit.
And here he goes into punt formation.
This is Andrew Cole.
They're going to let the clock run down just as far as it can go.
Yeah, might even. They may take a penalty. They are.
And a timeout going to be called.
There you go.
Timeout going to be called here by McKenzie. You're listening to Golden Tide Football on the BallGame Blitz Network.
We are proud to be locally owned. We are rooted in this community in Gibson County. We are active not only in Medina, but also the surrounding communities on a day-to-day basis. These are our friends, our family, and our neighbors, and we are truly humbled by those that call upon us to serve. Trust, guidance, and commitment. That's why families turn to us.
Roof Local Lawrence Funeral Home, a tradition of caring since 1925.
I'm Gibson County Mayor Tom Witherspoon. As Christmas approaches and our minds shift to what to get the children, puppies often come to mind. I want to ask each of you to consider adopting a pet from the Gibson County Animal Shelter. We always have several to choose from, and it would be a tremendous help to us. So please, have your pet spayed or neutered. Thank you to all of our responsible pet owners, and adopt a shelter animal. They'll love you for it. Thank you.
Okay, 59 seconds remaining in the first half of play. McKenzie's going to punt the ball away.
Well, watch.
There's a snap, good one, and the punt goes away. High hanging kick, and they're going to let it roll, and it's going to roll dead at about the 35-yard line, and it's going to be first down and 10 for Peabody with 46 ticks of the clock remaining in the first half of play. Terry, you're supposed to have a guest at halftime.
Well, I am. I don't know if he's going to make it up or not. Jarrell Dixon, former Peabody Tideman, who now is an Army cadet at West Point, is here tonight. And got to talk with Jarrell. Man, he looks good. Military's done him. Of course, he was always a good-looking kid to begin with, but he's muscled up and trimmed up a little bit. Dan Hampton has defeated Trousdale. Oakland has defeated Maryville.
There's a snap and a handoff. Goes to Ganaway. Ganaway gets the running room, and he gets close to a first down. Going to be about a yard and a half shy. 35 seconds remaining. 35 seconds remaining. Counting down. 2 wide to the right side, 2 and 1 to the left. And there's a snap and a handoff. Goes to the left side. Ganaway. Ganaway got the first down and to the 41-yard line. And the clock stops with 12 seconds remaining. Peabody's going to spike the ball. And he does. That stops the clock with 1 second off. 1 second and a delayed reaction.
That's what it is.
After the play, they took a second off.
But here's the thing: the play clock hadn't started yet. We'll take it.
Let's take 2 shots. We got time.
Well,
from the 42-yard line, it is second down.
Now might be a great time for a screen pass.
2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Out of the gun, goes straight back, looks down the field, fires a bullet. It's incomplete. Incomplete. And that we have 8 seconds remaining. 8 seconds remaining in the half. 23-20 the score, 3-point advantage.
Well, here's the thing, Dan.
By McKenzie.
You don't know what your range is for your kicker, but you don't have to try to throw it to the end zone.
Have no timeout.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, if you can still use the middle of the field if you can get up there and get it spiked. I don't know if you can or not, but
you'd have to be pretty quick.
You would. I agree.
2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Here we go. Out of the gun is Driggers. Sam takes the ball, goes straight back with it. Looks, fires it up the middle. It is intercepted. He intercepts it, and he's going to be brought down right now, and that is the end of the first half of play.
We got 2 McKenzie players down back here at the 45-yard line. Trey Cook
well,
is
they ain't
one.
In no hurry, are they?
No, Trey Cook's one, and Drew Chappell is the other one.
And that's the end of the first half of play. The score is McKenzie 23, Peabody 20. You're listening to the Golden Tide Football Network on the BallGame Blitz.
Gibson County Utility District has provided Gibson County and the surrounding area with natural gas since 1953. We pride ourselves on our dedication to the comfort and safety of our customers and the citizens of Gibson County. And as citizens, you can do your part. Always be sure to call 811 before digging in order to avoid hitting a gas line or any other buried utility. Gibson County Utility District for better living in your community.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place or yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country. At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
Utility Solutions Underground, located in Trenton, takes care of all kinds of projects such as trenching, digging, boring of 1 inch or smaller bores, and storm or lot cleanup. Owner and operator Tommy Castleman has been serving the Gibson County area for 40 years and has the experience and know-how to get the job done right the first time. Utility Solutions is fully licensed and insured, so give them a call today at 731-420-0593 for a free estimate. No job too big or too small. Utility Solutions Underground. Let us dig for you.
Roll Tide. Trenton Light and Water Department provides electric, water, and wastewater services for customers inside the city limits of Trenton, Tennessee. We support all Trenton Special School District endeavors, academic, athletic teams, band, and extracurricular clubs and activities at Trenton Elementary School, Trenton Rosenwald Middle School, and Peabody High School. Our office is temporarily located in downtown Trenton at 110 South College Street in the Steel Building, while a new office and warehouse building is being constructed at our Armory Street location. Please contact our office or visit our website, www.trentonlw.com, for payment options, online, bank draft, ACH, by phone, and our new phone app. Roll Tide and Lady Tide from Trenton Light and Water. We are honored to serve all the citizens of Trenton.
Believe it or not, insurance has become one of the largest parts of most family budgets. How many times have you thought to yourself, man, that seems expensive? At Seiler Thornton Agency, we represent several different insurance companies, so we have the flexibility to shop your coverages and find the best value. Seiler Thornton Agency has been taking care of insurance needs in Gibson County for over 20 years. We are proud to be a Trenton business, and we love to support the Peabody Golden Tide. Call us today or stop by for a free quote. Seiler Thornton Agency. Our business is you.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
Score at halftime is 23-20 as McKenzie leads Trenton Peabody here at the halftime intermission. Halftime brought to you by Gibson County Utility District. When we come back, we will have some stats and some scores from some other games around the state of Tennessee. Stay with us. You're listening to Golden Tide Football on the BallGame Blitz Network.
Eddie and Clint Sturgeon have been serving Trenton for over 30 years and at the current location for 13 years, offering 2 drive-through windows, free delivery, after-hours emergency service, and vaccinations. It's almost flu season, so it's time for your flu shot. I know nobody wants either one. The flu shot takes less than 5 seconds, but the flu lasts for a week. So take your shot or take your chances. You can get the flu anywhere, but get your flu shot at Eddie's Pharmacy. No appointment needed for either one. At Hardy, Martin and Owens, we handle personal injury, divorce and family law, criminal defense, and wills and estates. We are experienced in all courts in West Tennessee. With 3 locations, Trenton, Milan, and Jackson, we are conveniently located to handle all your legal needs. Not many lawyers will give you their personal cell phone number, but Bradley Owens will. Bradley's cell number is 731-234-2400. Call Bradley today.
With extra pandemic unemployment funding coming to an end in Tennessee, you should not hesitate to find a job that pays what you need and treats you well, because those jobs are going to go as quickly as gasoline in a shortage. Apply today at McLean Power Systems in Trenton. This is what their workers had to say.
I like the atmosphere of the department I work in the warehouse, and I like my leadership team with the managers and supervisors.
I actually like that you are able to grow within the company. I started here as an operator in the sales, and I've been able to work my way up to a supervisor.
Honestly, it's every person I've kind of interacted with here. I've enjoyed every one of them.
I've been with McLean almost 2 years now, and I will have to say, not only with the great pay and benefits, leadership is absolutely wonderful.
Make your next career move to McLean today by texting POWER to 67664. That's POWER to 67664. McLean Power Systems is an equal opportunity employer.
We're working right now for our families and our nation and all the countries.
I take great pride knowing that I'm feeding the nation and keeping the shelves full.
And we produce a lot of protein, so it's always good to keep, good food out there for the world.
The company, they provide masks, face shields, barriers.
As a team member, I feel really safe.
It feels good to help people in a time of crisis like now.
State Farm agent Amy Greer, 308 South College Street in Trenton, is where the customer's needs always come first. When life storms hit your home or your family, you're able to rest easy when you deal with a 30-year professional, Amy Greer at State Farm in Trenton. Your North Gibson local agency serving Trenton, Dyer, Rutherford, Bradford, Kenton, and Yorkville. See Amy or Scarlett Davis Smith or Courtney Tyree Williams. Amy Greer, State Farm, Trenton.
At the half, Peabody trails 23-20, and I am joined by former Trenton Peabody Tideman Jarrell Dixon,
yes,
now Army Cadet. Jarrell,
yes,
glad to have you home, man.
Glad to be here.
Well, tell us what's going on with your life.
Went to the prep school coming out of my senior year here and went through a developmental year. Learned some things, now starting my plebe year at West Point and just going through a little adversity. I'm having surgery Monday, but on my ankle from spraining it so much. But all the little lessons I learned in high school, are turning over, and the things Coach Jacobs taught me and all the other fans and community I learned are just helping me tremendous ways,
Well, as you come back to Trenton, give us your take on this year's Peabody team.
Oh, same where I left off. I haven't been to a game since I played in one my senior year in the state championship game. So to be here for the semifinal was just amazing. See the stands is packed, the fans who love the players. It's just a great community. Everyone's together, and it's the whole community out here playing tonight.
It's funny you mentioned the state championship game. I was actually scrolling through things on my DVR the other day, and I actually watched a little bit of that
Yes, sir. Reminiscing.
That was a lot of fun.
Yes, sir.
Wasn't it?
Most definitely.
So hopefully our guys can overcome this 3-point deficit and get back. What does that mean to a program and to a team to get to that state championship game and to win it?
It just shows you everything you put in the offseason from the first practice when you start back, and it's exciting to be here at the semifinals, no matter the outcome. I know the coaches are proud of these players. But to get to that state championship, it's amazing. Everyone wants to play in the state championship, playing for that ring, go out with a bang. And the work these guys have put out here is definitely going to pay off. You can tell as they play every night on these Friday nights,
And for you, on a personal note, I believe you received an honor.
Yes, sir.
Last week. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
So right now I'm on a scout team. I play scout offense. So whatever team we're playing, I'll scout for that offense or whatever. And I won Scout Offense of the Week, so it was nice. I got to dress out for my first game against UMass. We ended up winning 33-16. was looking for us to put a whooping on them, so I can get in there and get some last-minute carries, but it didn't go that way. But it was exciting to get out there and just enjoy the atmosphere, Go through all the pregame warm-ups and stuff was fun.
Watching the service academies, not just Army, but Navy and Air Force.
Yes, sir.
They're all run the double wing
yes,
or
sir.
a version
yes,
of
sir.
it.
Yeah.
Talk about the difference in the offense you ran in high school and now.
Oh, so much different. I mean, here at Peabody, I was standing up, and now with the offense I play in now, I'm in a 3-point stance. So it's just our offense is more so in ground and pound. I mean, a 7-yard run is a 60-yard run in this offense, So it's a lot different. We soak up the clock, play a longer game. We want to have the ball way longer than our opponents, rush for more yards. But, it's more ground and pound from where I play now instead of all balanced and patient running here at Peabody.
And now you are an A-back,
I'm
right?
a B-back.
B-back.
B-back,
All right,
yes,
so
sir.
does it go A, B, C, left to right?
We have an A-back. The A-backs are the slots, and then
right.
the B-back is the one behind the quarterback. Yes, sir.
All right.
On the ground.
Yeah, I learned something right there.
Yes, sir.
I was thinking it was A, B, C.
Yes, sir. Oh, no. C-back.
So you're having surgery.
Yes, sir.
From the multiple injuries.
Yes, sir.
Have they given you any type of prognosis or recovery?
It'll be about 2 to 3 months. I should be ready to go back for spring and fight for a position, and get out there and just work hard. That's my biggest thing. Take everything I've been learning over these days, and just compete
And
with
now,
my brothers.
As in the B-back, and I guess I'm asking out of curiosity.
Yes, sir.
How many B-backs are there, and where do you stand, or how do you like your chances to get on the field?
I actually like my odds. We have 5 B-backs right now that's been playing in almost every game. 2 of them are seniors. And our offense, we rotate a lot, You get a nice run. You got different players for different schemes, different players for this type of play, outside run, 3rd and 3, 3rd and short. So I like my odds. I'm sitting here at 226, pretty much a balanced B-back. We have some guys that's 270 that runs on 4th and 1, and we got some guys that can wiggle now. So I like my odds sitting around in the B-back room.
Bowl game?
Bowl game,
for Army?
Yes, sir. When we beat UMass, we clinched the bowl game.
Okay.
So
do they have any idea?
We don't know the ideas. We got Liberty tomorrow. We got Navy on December 11th, and then bowl game there. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'm with Jarrell Dixon, former Peabody Tideman here,
yes, sir.
home. Going to have surgery. Now, where's your surgery going to be?
It'll be there in West Point.
Okay.
At Keller Hospital. Yes, sir.
So you heading back?
I'm headed back Sunday, and I'll have surgery Monday.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Well, Jarrell, I want to thank you for coming up. It's good to see you,
sir.
man.
Good
Guy, I'm
to
gonna
see
tell
y'all
you
as
guys, I wish we had video of this young man right here, because
yes, sir.
I told him earlier that you were a good-looking kid back then, but man,
yeah.
I tell you what, they've done you well.
Trying to get as big as you, man.
You don't want to get that big.
Yes.
You have to be a running back.
Yes, sir.
Peabody Trails 23-20 here at the half, and we will be right back after these messages.
Duncan's Pharmacy is celebrating their 47th year in business this year. In January 2016, they opened Duncan's Express Pharmacy inside of the Trenton Medical Center as a second location. We are proud to serve the communities of Trenton, Humboldt, and Gibson County. At our pharmacy, we believe that being a local independent pharmacy means providing healthcare services to our patients that are customized to meet their individual needs. Our aim has always been to provide the very best prescription service at the most reasonable price. Try Duncan's Pharmacy for your next prescription, and you will be glad you did.
Trenton Health and Rehabilitation is a newly renovated 4-star facility in Trenton. It is the only Eden and Bronze facility within 200 miles of West Tennessee. Trenton Health and Rehabilitation offers skilled and long-term services. There is a nurse practitioner in the facility 5 days a week who works in conjunction with the doctor. Virtual providers are also available. You can call at 855-4500. Trenton Health and Rehabilitation is located at 2036 Highway 45 Bypass South in Trenton. Come visit us for your rehab needs.
Okay, we're at halftime. 23-20 is a score. McKenzie up by 3. And, Terry, give us some highlights on some stats, please.
Well, for Trenton Peabody, on the ground so far, 14 carries for 84 yards. They are led by course, Khalid Ganaway, 11 carries for 82 yards and 1 touchdown through the air. Sam Driggers 4 for 11 with an interception for 150 yards, but he also has 2 touchdowns, both of those to Derek Key. And so Peabody has actually 234 yards worth of total offense. For McKenzie, they're led in rushing by Marquez Taylor, 7 carries, 32 yards. They have 17 rushes for 70 yards as a team. Jackson Cassidy is 5 of 8 through the air, 2 touchdowns for 157 yards. They have 227 yards of total offense. So Peabody is actually outgaining them by 7 yards. McKenzie opened the scoring, the 8:09 mark of the first quarter. Marquez Taylor on a 33-yard reception from Jackson Cassidy. The PAT was good, and that made it 7-0 McKenzie. At the 6:57 mark of the first quarter, Peabody countered as Sam Driggers hit Derek Key on a 69-yard slant route. PAT by Minton was good. That tied it at 7. 2:36 mark of the first quarter. Derek Key again on a 34-yard reception on a great catch where Derek went up and high-pointed the football in the far corner of the end zone. The PAT made it 14-7 Peabody. And just a little bit over a minute later, McKenzie struck again. Marquez Taylor on a 61-yard reception as he was all alone. We had a blown coverage. PAT was good, and we were tied at the end of the first quarter, 14-all. 7:33 mark of the second quarter, Taylor on a 22-yard run. PAT was blocked, and that made the score McKenzie 20, Peabody 14. 3:30 mark of the second quarter, Zach Aird, 38-yard field goal, and that gave McKenzie a 9-point lead. But just 48 seconds later, Malik Ganaway, 45-yard run after a 25-yard completion Khalid Ganaway with a 45-yard run after a 25-yard completion to Malik Ganaway. Minton missed the extra point, and that brings us to where we are now, which is 23-20 McKenzie. Winner will take on South Pittsburgh, who is a 30-22 winner over Cloudland next Friday afternoon at 3 Eastern, 2 Central in Chattanooga at Finley Stadium.
Okay, now that catches you up to date on all the scoring and also on possible opponents for next week for one of these teams that we're seeing now. We're at halftime, 23-20 the score, 3-point advantage by McKenzie. You're listening to Golden Tide Football on the BallGame Blitz Network.
H&R AgriPower is your local Case IH dealer in Trenton, Tennessee, and a proud supporter of the Golden Tide.
Okay, we're set to go, and 3-point advantage here by McKenzie here at the half. It's been that kind of ball game. Peabody's going to kick it off to start the third quarter of play. I'm Dan Hughes, and along with Terry Clement to bring you the play-by-play. Our director is Mr. Paul Schulze. And again, you won't be watching the video of this one due to the Tennessee TSSAA and an agreement with the National Federation on videos. So here we go with the audio. And hopefully you're enjoying it. I know we've got a heck of a ball game going on here. The third 12 minutes of this is on the board, brought to you by Anderson Furniture. And one note here, this past week, Mr. Jimmy Anderson passed away, and our condolences go to the family of Mr. Jimmy Anderson. Here we go, a little onside kick. And McKenzie recovers it at the 47-yard line. Well, that was unexpected.
Yeah, well. Actually, I got told that it was going to happen.
You did?
Yeah. But I wasn't going to say anything, of course.
Let's start. Don't let that get out.
No, I'll try not to. Hey, you know, the thing about it, Dan, this is a pretty big series right here. I know.
47-yard line. It'll be first down and 10 for McKenzie. Quarterback is Jackson Cassidy. Wide right, wide left. There's a snap, man. A quick handoff. Goes straight ahead. Got to right at midfield at the 50-yard line. So a gain of 3. It'll be second down and 7. Yeah. Second and 7 will be the call from 50-yard line.
Yeah, straight ahead.
Just shy of the 50-yard line.
Straight ahead with Rashad McCreary right there, the bigger of the two backs, and now they're both in the backfield.
Second down and 7. Under center this time. Two-man I formation in the backfield. Handoff goes to the tailback. Tailback is wrapped up, but he picked up 5. They're going to put it at the 46-yard line. It's where they're going to mark the ball. And it was a gain of 4 on the play. And it's going to be third down, close to 3.
Yeah, just very elusive there with
11 minutes remaining, third quarter. McKenzie by 3. They come to the line. There's a keeper, goes to the left side, and he's brought down for a loss of about a yard.
Great.
Cassidy.
Great job by McCoy Sewell.
They're going to punt it away as they will go into punt formation.
Now, Dan, we need to be in safe because if you remember last year at our place, the key time, man, they caught us with a fake punt. We were lucky they had a penalty on the play.
Fourth down and 3.
Watch the ball.
There's a snap. It's a good one, and the punt away. Down the field it goes. It's going to be picked up by Ganaway, and he bobbled the ball, and McKenzie has recovered it. Right through the wicket it went, and it's going to be picked up by McKenzie at the 13-yard line, and it's going to be first and 10 for McKenzie on the Peabody 13-yard line.
You know, Dan, we talked about it in the pregame about, you know, those little mistakes. Now, that's a pretty big mistake, but, you know, had an opportunity to give them the football back, or we were going to get the football back, and, you know, now we're giving it back to them.
Wide to the left. There's a snap. Cassidy's going to try to run the ball, and he might have picked up a yard or 2. Let's see where they mark it. Right at the 10-yard line, I think, is where they're going to mark it. It's going to be second down coming up. Second down and 7 yards to go. Right at the 11-yard line is where it looks like. So that one eats you up.
Yeah. Yeah, and, you know, he wants to catch it because you don't want it to roll any further. Just, you know, it's one of those
wide
things.
Right, wide left. Out of the gun is Cassidy. Man goes in motion from left to right. There's a snap and a handoff. Goes to the left side, and he's wrapped up at about the 6-yard line. It's going to be third down coming up. Third down and about 3.
Well, this
third and 3 will be the call.
Definitely four down territory.
Wide right, wide left. On third and 3, there's a snap and a handoff goes to the left side, turns the corner and into the home stretch, and he scores. Touchdown, McKenzie. 29-20 the score.
Yeah, just sweep to the outside, and Taylor uses his speed to get out there and get it in the end zone. Now they're going for two. They're going to go for two.
They're going to go for two. A little pass, and it is no good.
No good. Great
The
job.
2-point conversion attempt fails, and with 8:24 remaining in the third quarter, the score is McKenzie 29 and Peabody 20. You're listening to Golden Tide Football on the BallGame Blitz Network.
Anderson Furniture and Floor Covering would like to thank the people of Gibson County for allowing them to serve you for 70 years. During football season, there's never a better place to be than sitting in your recliner watching the game. Come visit Anderson Furniture and Floor Covering, 110 High Street in Trenton, and check out the large collection of furniture and floor coverings. Good luck and roll Tide! J&B Motors, 447 South Main in Dyer, Tennessee, will buy, sell, or trade, and even finance in-house. At J&B Motors, you can even enjoy a lifetime warranty. J&B is a complete dealer with a mechanic shop and a detail shop. Just travel to Dyer, 447 South Main, or visit the website at jnbmotorsllc.com. J&B Motors doesn't care about your credit. They care about you, their customers. J&B Motors, 447 South Main, Dyer.
Well, McKenzie's going to kick off leading by 9 with 8 minutes and 24 seconds remaining in the third quarter of play. And, Terry, that'll still haunt you for a while, won't it?
Yeah, it will. That's and it's not going to hurt anybody more than it's going to hurt Kalik.
You got that right. Short end-over-end kick retrieved at the 21. To the 25, to the 30, to the 35, out to the 40, to the 45, to the 50, 45, 40, and down he goes at about the 33-yard line. And on the return, Malik Ganaway.
Well, I tell you what, that's a great job by Malik. Goes back, catches the football about the 15-yard line, and I'm telling you what, he was one broken tackle away from making this 29-26.
They put it at the 34. It'll be first down and 10. That's an Amy Greer State Farm first down. Here we go. 2 wide to the right, 2 to the left. McKenzie up by 9. There's the snap. Lateral pass. It's complete. They look for the running room to the left side. Picks up good yardage down to about the 22. That is is it enough?
Yeah, should be a first down.
They move
11.
them now. First down and 10 from the 23-yard line. 8:05 remaining third quarter.
Just up and threw it to Kalik. Got him out there, and great way to start this drive.
2 wide to the right side. Out of the gun is Driggers. There's a snap and a fakes the handoff and a little pass. It is. Did he catch it? No. Now they say incomplete.
Yeah, it looked like it definitely hit the ground.
Well, why did it take so long to make the call?
Well, I wish.
Good question.
That's a great question.
To the 23-yard line. I mean, the man was standing right there looking at it.
Yeah.
He thought, "Oh yeah, I need to make this call."
Yeah, well, actually, he was looking for the line judge up here to make that one.
Oh well, he got it right. 2 wide to the right side, 1 to the left. Ganaway out of the gun. There's the snap. There's a handoff. Goes straight ahead. And Ganaway, 18-yard line, maybe that far. It's going to be third down coming up. Ball's at the 19, and it's third down and 6. Of course, this is 4-down territory.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt that it is.
From the 19-yard line. 2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Out of the gun, Sam Driggers. Driggers takes it, and keeps it. Goes to the left side to
Get
the
in there,
10
Sam.
and down to about the 3-yard line maybe.
I think they're going to mark him at the 5 then.
Driggers takes it. They're going to mark it back at the 5. And it's going to be 1st and goal from the 5-yard line for Peabody.
Well, you knew that we were going to run that again because they're coming hard towards Kalik, and you can't blame them for that. That's a great pull and run by Sam.
I formation, 2-man eye in the backfield. There goes Baskerville straight ahead. Gets maybe to the 3.
I think that was Ethan Ray.
Was that Ray?
Yeah, I think that was Ethan Ray, his 2nd carry of the season.
Good job. Picked up a couple. And it's going to be 2nd down and goal from the 3-yard line.
Yeah, it's good old 30 traps, what we used to call that, just trap play. Right
back in the
middle.
20s?
Back in the, yeah.
Did y'all play with helmets then?
A reasonable facsimile thereof.
I formation in the backfield. Up under center. Snap. There goes Ganaway. Did he get it? No signal. No signal. Going to be inches shy, maybe.
Inches. This might be where you go with 10 wedge, like we ran last week.
Looks to be about the length of a football short.
I think
what do you say, quarterback keeper
I think
straight
we're
ahead?
have quarterback sneak right here.
Here we go.
And oh, yeah, there it is.
Pushing. Touchdown, Tide! 29-26. Minton in to attempt the extra point. Big extra point
Huge
right here,
extra
my
point.
friend.
Taking advantage of a huge kickoff return, and McKenzie took advantage, of course, of the turnover on the muffed punt a few moments ago, and now Peabody an extra point away from making it 29-27.
Here we go. Ball down, kick up, and the kick is perfect. 29-27, 2-point lead, McKenzie. You're listening to Golden Tide football on the BallGame Blitz Network.
Raspberry Towing, 855-0099. One call and you're hooked. Raspberries has served the Gibson County area and surrounding counties for 39 years. Kyle Raspberry is the youngest officer appointed to the Tennessee Towing Association. Kyle is certified in light, medium, and heavy-duty wrecker recovery with the American Towing and Recovery Institute. So call Raspberry Towing at 855-0099. One call and you're hooked.
Trenton native Amy McLemore is a certified residential specialist with Town & Country Realtors. Specializing in the Gibson County area, it is her goal to treat each of her clients with respect and custom care. Having received numerous awards in the field of real estate, Amy is qualified to ensure the best outcome for her clients, whether they are buyers or sellers. You can call Amy today at her office at 731-668-7000 or on her cell at 731-234-0049 and let her help you find your dream home.
Parker Vernon's going to kick it off for Peabody, trailing by 2 with 5:05 remaining in the third quarter of play. Here we go. And a wobbly kick down the field. And they're going to let it go out of bounds. So the penalty marker will come down, and now decisions. I think they're going to take it on the 35. What do you think?
I think they are too. Dan, some updates. Riverside still leads Westview 18-14. Last report, East Nashville 20-0 over Dyersburg. Tullahoma pulling away from Haywood 34-19. Henry County, Dan, looks like they are going to go play in the state championship. They're up 31-14 on Page. And also Summit leads Hendersonville 20-7. So we've got 6 teams. We've got one team in each class. They're just waiting on an opponent.
Here we go. We are 5:05 mark here in the third quarter. McKenzie has the football. And there's a snap and a handoff, goes straight ahead, and he's going to pick up a first down and then some yards. All the way up to the 49-yard line. And it's going to be first down and 10 for McKenzie, and that's the way that this one starts.
Yeah, that's Rashawn McCreary, the big back, 6'2", 202, the junior. And I tell you what, after you chase Taylor around for a half, now you put McCreary in there and just let him try to pound the football some. And tell you what, he's a load.
The load to carry. Here we go. Snap.
Fumble.
And
he
a
fumbled
fumble, and it's picked up by the quarterback on the bounce. And he is going to be down at the 44-yard line. He took a lemon and made some lemonade out of it, to say the least.
Yes, he did. Is that ball got on the ground was put on the ground by Taylor, and it just bounced right to Cassidy, and he's able to get 7 yards out of that to bring up second down and 3.
Second down the call with 4:15 remaining in the third. 29-27, McKenzie leads. They come to the line, wide to the left side. There's a snap and a handoff, goes straight ahead, and he is going to be close. Maybe to the 40. They're going to bring it back to the 42. Third down and about a yard to go.
Yeah, I mean, third and 1. It's you're looking for
third down and a yard. McKenzie, big play right here. Out of the gun. There's a snap and a handoff goes around the left side, and it's first down to the 30. First down. Ball at the, I said 30. I said that too
31.
quick. It's going to be 31.
Yeah.
31-yard line's where they're going to put it down.
Yeah,
and it's going to be first down and 10 for McKenzie.
Yeah, just sweep to the or off tackle to the left side, and Taylor was able to accelerate through the hole and pick up 11 and a first down.
So from the 31-yard line, here they come to the line. They send 2 wide to the right side. We're going to have a pick right here. Out of the gun, slot to the left side, goes in motion to the right. There's a snap and hands it off, and Taylor on the carry picked up maybe a yard, maybe 2, to the 29-yard line. So it's going to be second down and 8. 5, make that 2 minutes and 25 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Been a quick third quarter of play, Terry.
Well, you know, both teams have run the football, so that's going to make for a quick going back to that trip setup, short trips up top.
There's a snap and a handoff. Sweep goes to the right side and brought down in a hurry, and a marker down. I've got a feeling that has got to be a hold against McKenzie. So the flag is at the 28-yard line, and McKenzie's slowly going back.
Yeah.
It's going to be second down.
I don't know. Illegal chop block.
Chop block.
Okay.
So they're going to mark off from the infraction.
Well, that's 15 right there. That's a big one right there. And he's
Are there angels among us from the 43-yard line? It'll be second down, Terry, and forever. Somewhere around 20.
22, I think, 21 or 22. Well, here's the thing now. We can't have blown coverages. We got to know where people are. Got to know where 7 is. Got to know where 3 is.
Wide right, wide left. Up under center. Up under center is Cassidy. Goes back, looks, slips, goes around the right side, and it's going to have to get a pass off. Way down the field it goes, and it's no good, and penalty markers come in everywhere. It hit the defender in the back.
Well, Dan, and yeah, that's pass interference, and there's nothing we can do about that. But I'm going to tell you something. Jordan Shepard, 66, looked like he was taking him out on a date. They were dancing over here. He was getting held, and it's. I mean, I don't know how you missed that. I really don't. So they're going to go back to the 28. Yep. It's going to go back, and it's going to be second down and 7 or 8 before the illegal. Just
like it was
before the illegal chop block, yeah.
Ball at the 28 with 1.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter of play.
Dan Dyersburg has gotten on the board. They trail 20-7 in the third quarter.
Here they come to the line of scrimmage. 2 wide to the right side, 1 to the left. Out of the gun is the quarterback, works out of the gun, and a pass shot incomplete.
Great job by Malik Ganaway. Right there. Fake that's the same play Peabody scored their first touchdown on. Then we hit Derek Key, but Malik made a great read.
Incomplete, and it's going to be 3rd down and 7. The ball is at the 28-yard line. 3rd and 7 with 1:32 remaining in the third quarter. McKenzie leading 29-27. The winner of this game, Terry, will play
South Pittsburgh.
3 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Out of the gun is Cassidy. He hands it. Keeps, goes to the left side, and he's still on his feet at the 10 and brought down somewhere in the neighborhood.
Looks like
it was excellent call there by McKenzie. They put the ball down at about the 10-yard line, and that's going to be first down. Clock runs with 1:22 remaining, third quarter.
Yeah, that was just that was designed all the way and great execution.
Ball right at the 11-yard line, so it's first down and 10.
Tullahoma's added a field goal. They now lead 37-19 over Haywood. 3:53 left in the third.
Wide to the right, wide to the left. Snap, handoff, goes to the tailback, Taylor. Taylor still gets down to about the 5 and still going. And he is short of the first down, I think.
Yeah, it looks like he's at about the 3.
So it's going to be second down and about 2.
And they can get a first down without scoring. Dan, I don't like that they allow the offensive lineman to come in from back and push them. I think that's asking for somebody to get hurt.
Wide to the right, wide to the left. From about the 3-yard line. Snap, handoff, straight ahead, into the end zone. Touchdown, I think.
Yeah,
I keep looking at the far official and never got the sign, so it's a touchdown, 35-27. And McKenzie in to attempt the extra point. Will they go for the 2?
No, I think they're gonna kick it, because if you kick it at least and you make it, keeps it a two-score game. Go for 2 and miss it, it's still just a one-score game.
Ball down, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. 36-27. 36-27 with 10 seconds remaining in the third quarter of play. McKenzie leads. You're listening to Golden Tide Football on the BallGame Blitz Network.
Your hometown attorney, Jennifer Finch McEwen, is back on the square in Trenton, ready to help you with all your legal issues and preventative measures. Everyone needs an attorney from time to time, and Jennifer Finch McEwen is here to help. Whether your problem is divorce, child custody, child support, bankruptcy, criminal charges, wills and estates, or personal injury, or if you are just in need of general advice, Jennifer can serve your needs. With 15 years of criminal and civil experience, Jennifer can find the solution for which you are looking. Call or come by the Court Square in Trenton today. Roll Tide. Bell Shirt and Sign Company has been family-owned and operated since 1969 in Trenton. Located next to Peabody High School, we provide high-quality, timely, and professional service to local schools, communities, churches, and businesses. All graphic design, printing, sewing, and engraving is done in-house, so we control the quality and service ourselves. With access to the brands you want, we carry a large selection of Peabody shirts, caps, polos, and other items to show off your school spirit. If you are needing screen printing, embroidery, signs, or engraving done, stop by and see us today, and as always, roll tide!
McKenzie ready to kick it off. They lead 35-27, 10 seconds remaining. 36-27. There's 10 seconds remaining. There's a short end-over-end kick. Going to be retrieved at the 28. Around the left. Around the right side. Still on his feet. This is Ganaway. Tried to turn it to the left side.
There's an illegal blindside block.
There's a penalty marker down. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter of play. And the penalty, that's what happens on those returns like that, Terry. So many times you got a blindside block that's going to be called here. The flag is at the 21-yard line, but that's going to be the end of the third quarter of play. The score is McKenzie 36, Peabody 27. This is the BallGame Blitz Network.
We are proud to be locally owned. We are rooted in this community in Gibson County. We are active not only in Medina, but also the surrounding communities on a day-to-day basis. These are our friends, our family, and our neighbors, and we are truly humbled by those that call upon us to serve. Trust, guidance, and commitment. That's why families turn to us.
We're Local Lawrence Funeral Home, a tradition of caring since 1925.
I'm Gibson County Mayor Tom Witherspoon. As Christmas approaches and our minds shift to what to get the children, puppies often come to mind. I want to ask each of you to consider adopting a pet from the Gibson County Animal Shelter. We always have several to choose from, and it would be a tremendous help to us. So please, have your pet spayed or neutered. Thank you to all of our responsible pet owners, and adopt a shelter animal. They'll love you for it. Thank you.
Here we go. Fourth quarter action. The penalty is going to be marked off from the 22-yard line.
Dan, after three quarters, McKenzie leads Peabody in total offense. McKenzie has 308 yards of total offense to Peabody's 283. And that is
Ball's
unofficially.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, it was unofficial.
12-yard line is where they mark it. There's a snap, and there's a keeper around the right side. And Sam is brought down at about the 14 maybe. Pick up a couple on the play. It'll be second down and 8. Second down and, well, they gave him a pretty good mark on that.
Yeah, they did. They
out to the 15-yard line. That's more than I thought. So it'll be second down and 7.
And after all the passing that went on in the first half, there was only one pass thrown in the third quarter.
2 to the left, 1 to the right. Handoff Ganaway straight ahead, gets into the secondary and slides down after the first down at the 26-yard line. And that's a Amy Greer State Farm first down. From the 26-yard line.
You know, the thing about that, you got plenty of time. There's 11 minutes. The biggest thing is you got to come down here and you got to score, and you got to biggest things you got to get a stop.
There's a snap. There goes Ganaway again. Ganaway looking, gets across the 30 to about the 31-yard line, and he picked up 5 yards, and it's going to be second down and 5 coming up here for Peabody. 10:40 remaining in the ball game.
That puts Ganaway over 100 yards, 15 carries, 104 yards unofficially.
2 wide to the right, 2 to the left. Under center. Nope. Shotgun formation. There's a snap again. Here goes Ganaway to the 35. Gets to the 40 and is brought down at the 41-yard line, and that's a first down. Ganaway just moving the ball down the field.
Great job blocking out here on the perimeter by William Baskerville. You don't see him out there at receiver very much, but he did a great job of blocking out on the perimeter. The field's really getting
41.
torn up.
It is,
Field's
isn't
getting
it?
really, yeah, it's getting really torn up.
From all the rain on Turkey Day. 2 to the right. Nope. 2 to the left. 1 to the right. Out of the gun is Driggers. There's a snap. Fakes, rolls, right side, looks, fires it. He caught it at the 47. It's a first down for Peabody.
And Dan, here's the thing, and I wish people could see that, because Malik slipped and fell to the ground out of his cut, got up, and still made the catch. Great effort by Malik Ganaway.
To the 47-yard line. It is first down and 10 for Peabody.
Dan Baskerville's having to play receiver because, well, now Derek Key's back in the ballgame. He was out just a little bit with a
2 to the left and 1 to the right. Snap, handoff, goes Ganaway. Ganaway looking, gets across the 40 down to about the 39-yard line. And he picks up good yardage, and it's going to be second down and a couple. Second down and 2.
Burgers looks over to the sideline. He gets the play. With 8:49 and counting.
The clock is quickly becoming a factor.
Yeah, it's like I said, we need to get a score.
This drive has got to find a way to put points on the board. Get it down to 1 possession.
2 to the left, 1 to the right. There's a snap. Ganaway into the secondary and still on his feet. But he gets the first down at the 34-yard line. So that's going to mark it again.
I'm
It's going
telling
to be
you,
first and 10.
they're setting it up to take a shot. Cassidy's starting to inch forward. He's coming down. He's been on the last couple of plays. Here's your opportunity to take a shot.
3 to the left and 1 to the right. On first and 10. Snap. And
he's gonna
rolls
run.
the right side. This is Sam. Sam's going to be knocked out of bounds and stops the clock, and that's another first down. They ran that one to perfection.
Oh, yeah.
Ball's at the 20-yard line, and it is first and 10 for Peabody. They're driving, trailing by 9 with 7:54 remaining in the contest.
Well, like you said, Dan, the biggest thing is stop the clock right there.
3 wide to the left, 1 to the right. Snap, drops back, looks, going to keep it and run, and he lost a yard or two. Lost a yard or two at the 21-yard line. So it's going to be second down. Second down and 12, loss of 2 to the 22.
Yard line. Clock ticks down now to 7:25 remaining in the football game. Peabody trailing by 9, but they are on the move.
Second down and 2. Clock running. 7:15 remaining. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. There's a snap. Fakes the handoff. Rolls to the left side. Looks, fires it. It's complete. And steps out of bounds. Close to the 10. I'm looking and looking and
I
looking.
think he's going to be just short. Yeah, about the 11.
Puts it at the 11-yard line, so it's going to be second down and about a yard.
Yeah, I tell you what, Dan, that's a great Okay, so they're giving him first down. Okay, so they gave him to the 10. All right, we'll take that.
First down and goal from the 10-yard line. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. There's a snap. There goes Driggers straight ahead, pushing.
Down to about the 4
he got the
right
big
there.
boy behind him, didn't he?
Yeah. That's that 10 wedge we talked about. I'm telling you, that's pretty good. Now we're going to go with our heavy set, bringing in Vanderver.
Down to about the 5-yard line.
Riley Vanderver and Jordan Shepard.
Okay, here we go again from about the 5-yard line. Look for the same play. 6 minutes, 25 seconds remaining. There's a snap. There goes Ganaway straight ahead, and he slipped. And it's going to be a loss.
Actually, he's
maybe a yard.
No, I think he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They're going to get it back to the line?
Yeah.
3rd down.
Well,
here we go.
Definitely in 4-down territory. So,
yeah, you've got to go. You've got to take it here.
The biggest thing is it's taking us too long to get in and out of the huddle. We're already down to 10 seconds.
2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Here it goes. There goes Driggers, and it is incomplete. No flags on the play, so we're looking at 4th, and now we're going to go for the field goal.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you something. That was just a really good play by Camden Allison, the junior defensive back. He made a great play on the ball, got his left hand in, and just knocked the pass away.
Minton will attempt the 3 points, and it'll be a 23-yard attempt. Ball down, kick up, and the kick is perfect. 36-30 the score, 5:34 remaining. McKenzie leading. You're listening to the BallGame Blitz Network.
Gibson County Utility District has provided Gibson County and the surrounding area with natural gas since 1953. We pride ourselves on our dedication to the comfort and safety of our customers and the citizens of Gibson County. And as citizens, you can do your part. Always be sure to call 811 before digging in order to avoid hitting a gas line or any other buried utilities. Gibson County Utility District for better living in your community.
Peabody's ready to kick it off. Parker Vernon's going to kick it off with a 6-point advantage here by McKenzie. Nobody's leaving, and it is an onside kick. And it is going to be out of bounds, and a penalty marker comes down. But it goes out of bounds, and goes out of bounds at the 44. And that's where that.
You know, I mean, I don't necessarily have a problem with that, but you want to get the ball on the ground and let it roll a little bit and hop, you know, instead of kicking it in the air. Dan, Westview scored again. They lead 28-18. Page has scored to cut the Henry County lead 31-21 now.
McKenzie's got it in where they want it, at midfield. Wide to the right, wide to the left, out of the gun. This is Cassidy. There's a snap, hands it off, goes to the left side, and he's in a miss, a loss back to the 44. They're going to mark it at the 45. So a loss of about 4 on the play, and it is going to be second down and 14. Ball at the 45.
Then I'm going to tell you,
5:05 remaining in the ball game.
Marquez Taylor's had a whale of a night. He's gotten into the end zone 5 times tonight for McKenzie.
Wide right, wide left. Cassidy looks, low snap, hand off, and he gets out to about the 49. So we're going to have third down coming up. Third down and 10 from about the 49-yard line. Now, how big is this play?
Oh, it's huge, and McCreary's
got a player down.
Yeah, that's McCreary. I don't know if he's holding his hand, his wrist, what, but
they stopped the clock
finally,
with 4:28 remaining. 6-point advantage by McKenzie. 36-30 the score. And the ball at the 49. Here we go. McKenzie quickly to the line of scrimmage. 2 wide to the right, 2 to the left.
Huge play right
This
here.
is 3rd and 10. Cassidy goes straight back, looks down the field, fires it toward the side, incomplete. It is 4th down. Somebody didn't run the right.
Yeah, number 8, Andrew Cole, he was running a deeper route. I think Cassidy wanted him to run about a 12-yard out. McKenzie's going to punt the football. 4:01. Peabody's got all 3 timeouts left.
With 4 minutes remaining. Woo-wee, what a game. It's everything it was supposed to be.
You're exactly right.
They go into punt formation. I wouldn't touch the ball, would you?
Well, if you're not going to catch it while you're standing still, no.
Here we go. Snap is high, brings it down. End over
get away
kick.
from it.
Nobody's going to touch it.
There's a flag down over here. They're not going to have enough on the line of scrimmage the way that is what I'm betting.
Flag is down.
The clock's still running, though.
Clock's still running at 3:30 and counting. Clock still running.
It finally stopped at 3:29. I know of 12 seconds at least. They punted it at 4:01. At 4:01 is when they snapped it. So that now they're going back up. They're going to put it 3:44, 3:45.
Still counting.
There we go. There you go. That's 14 seconds on a punt that you let go. That's pretty fair. That's pretty fair.
Well, now what was the flag?
Flag was illegal formation against them, but we decided just to take the ball. Oh God! Now
they're to 4:08 now.
We gained 7 seconds on that one.
That's a plus on that play.
Oh, absolutely. If we score with under 15 seconds to go,
I'm gonna sneak. I'm glad you parked where you parked.
That's right.
I'm gonna sneak
We're
out.
Sneaking out. Well,
ball's at the 21. 4:08 remain. 2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Out of the gun. There's a snap, and there goes Ganaway. Ganaway to the 30, to the 35, to the 40, 45, 50, 45, 40,
There's
35.
a flag right down here.
And the ball is at the 32-yard line. We got a penalty marker down.
That's okay. It's going to be about the 34-yard line, so it's going to turn out to be a 13-yard gain. That's okay. That's really okay.
Why is it okay?
Well, it's okay because if you score too quick, you're going to let them have time to come down and kick a field goal.
That's okay.
So, I mean, it's actually.
Well, we're going back with a flag. We had a flag at one spot, and now they put it back at the 36, and they'll mark it off
Well,
from
okay,
there.
then that'll be the 26, so it'll only be a gain of 5.
To the 26-yard line, a gain of 5 on the play. A lot of running for 5 yards.
And here's the thing, it's still first down.
1st and 5.
So we actually, it was almost like it was a 5-yard penalty against them, but the clock does start.
2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Ganaway out of the gun. There's a snap. He keeps. Goes around the 30 to the 35 to the 40 and is knocked out of bounds at the 42-yard line. Driggers on the carry to the 42-yard line. 3:31 remaining in the game. McKenzie up by 6. Peabody with the ball and driving to the 42.
Yeah, the time with 3 timeouts is not a real big deal. We don't have to force the issue. We got plenty of time to get down there.
Punting's not an option.
No.
2 wide to the left. 844 listeners. There's a snap. Handoff to Ganaway. Ganaway gets up across the 45 to about the 46. And it is going to be second down and about 5 yards to go. Clock running, 3:17 remaining.
Well, here's the thing, though. We don't need to just, his old man said, lollygag around, but.
Here we go. Peabody to the line, to the 46-yard line. 2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Now they swap. Down to 5. There's a snap. Ganaway straight ahead, down across the 50 to the 49. Going to be about a yard shy of the first down, it appears. And 2:37 in counting. Here we go. Wow, this is going to go down to the mark. It's going to go down to the final play of the game. Third down and about a yard to go. 2-man eye in the backfield. Drigger straight ahead gets the first down.
He's still going.
Still on
He's
his
still
feet.
going.
To the left side, to the 30, to the 25, and out of bounds. Sam Driggers, what an athlete. Sam Driggers on the carry. Ball is at the 28-yard line. And it is going to be first down and 10 for Peabody. 2:08 remaining in the ball game.
And we've still got 3 timeouts left if we need them.
Just hold on to the loaf of bread.
I'm telling you, they're tired, Dan. They are tired.
Everybody on their feet in the stadium. 2 wide to the left, 1 to the right. Driggers out of the gun. There goes Ganaway straight ahead, and he picks up some yards down to about the 24-yard line. And give him 3 on the play. It'll be second down and 7, 1:50 remaining.
You know, Dan, we talked about it in the pregame. Who is going to control the line of scrimmage? Well, right now, it's that front 5 of Trenton Peabody that's controlling this line of scrimmage.
Peabody to the line, out of the gun. There goes Ganaway. Ganaway tried to make it around the corner, and they caught him from behind at the 24-yard line. And it is going to be a timeout called. Stops the clock with 1:23 remaining in the ball game. McKenzie by 6, Peabody driving. You're listening to the BallGame Blitz Network.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place is yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country. At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
Peabody to the line of scrimmage. Peabody looks, and there's a Ganaway up the middle, and he nearly got free. Going to be down to the 19 to the 18-yard line. That'll be another first down. 1st and 10 with 1:17 remaining.
They're getting a little worried. They're starting to blitz a little bit. They haven't really blitzed all night. They brought Cassidy up and brought him off the left side, and Ganaway ran inside of him.
2 wide to the left, 1 to the right.
Oh, we got a flag.
And there's a penalty marker down. The left side jumped.
It's all right. Get ready to go, guys. We got a minute to go. So now we got to go 22 yards.
They're going to mark 5 off.
And then Westview
22-yard line.
Yeah, Westview scored again. They're up 35-18. Looks like they're on their way to meet. There's 53 seconds left in the game. Looks like they're on their way to meet Hampton in the Class 2A state championship.
2 to the left, 1 to the right. Out of the gun. There's a snap. Handoff goes to Ganaway, and they grabbed him from behind the heels. And with 49 seconds remaining. And now a timeout is called. Timeout on the field. 6-point advantage by McKenzie. We will be back after this.
Utility Solutions Underground, located in Trenton, takes care of all kinds of projects such as trenching, digging, boring of 1-inch or smaller bores, and storm or light cleanup. Owner and operator Tommy Castleman has been serving the Gibson County area for 40 years and has the experience and know-how to get the job done right the first time. Utility Solutions is fully licensed and insured, so give them a call today at 731-420-0593 for a free estimate. No job too big or too small. Utility Solutions Underground. Let us dig for you.
Roll Tide.
Okay, the ball's at the 21-yard line, and it will be 2nd down and 15 for Peabody. 46 seconds remaining. And here comes Peabody to the line. A touchdown to tie it. An extra point could basically give you the victory and a trip to Chattanooga. Wide to the right, wide to the left. Out of the gun is Driggers. There's a snap. And it goes to Ganaway, and they got him again. Back at the 25-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and a loss on the play.
We're going to take a timeout.
And a timeout is going to be called again by Peabody. Timeout is called. We'll keep it here for this one. Terry, you got it now. 3rd down and 17 from the 23-yard line. Your big thing here, though, you're out of timeouts. But because you have the ball, you can spike the ball and stop the clock.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about it is 3rd and 17, you're going to have to throw the football. And so you're probably going to have to throw the football twice, and so you got to have really 2 plays called right here. And I'm going to tell you where we've had some success now, and we've had some success throwing it up to Derek Key and letting him high point the football. Now they've had Taylor on him the last 2 or 3 plays, which is their best against. I'm not going to say our best, but one of our best. You got Tharp on Malik on the far side. I'm not sure. I wouldn't put them somewhere and run just a little rub route or something, and put them on the same side. Yeah, I think they are going to be on the same side. Yeah.
34 seconds remaining. Ganaway to the line. 23 seconds. 23 from the 23-yard line. There's a snap. And he fakes it, and he's sacked at the 30.
We got to hurry. We don't have any timeouts, so we got to hurry.
Clock is running. Well, they stopped the clock. Now the clock is running.
What a break for Peabody. I don't know why it stopped. Now it is ticking. 18.
Here we go. Down to 15 seconds. You're going to have to throw it.
Again, you got to throw it.
And hope for the best. There's a snap. He goes back. Fires
he's open.
It toward the corner.
Was in the middle.
And it is in the end zone, and it is.
Touchback, intercepted.
And it's intercepted by McKenzie. And that's the ball game. McKenzie has won this by the final score of 36-30. 36-30, the final score, and McKenzie has won this ball game, and they will advance now to the state championship game, and that will be played on Friday at 3 o'clock. We'll take this break and be back. You're listening to the BallGame Blitz Network.
Trenton Light and Water Department provides electric, water, and wastewater services for customers inside the city limits of Trenton, Tennessee. We support all Trenton Special School District endeavors, academic, athletic teams, band, and extracurricular clubs and activities at Trenton Elementary School, Trenton Rosenwald Middle School, and Peabody High School. Our office is temporarily located in downtown Trenton at 110 South College Street in the Steel Building, while a new office and warehouse building is being constructed at our Armory Street location. Please contact our office or visit our website, www.trentonlw.com, for payment options, online, bank draft, ACH, by phone, and our new phone app. Roll Tide and Lady Tide from Trenton Light and Water. We are honored to serve all the citizens of Trenton.
Believe it or not, insurance has become one of the largest parts of most family budgets. How many times have you thought to yourself, man, that seems expensive? At Seiler Thornton Agency, we represent several different insurance companies, so we have the flexibility to shop your coverages and find the best value. Seiler Thornton Agency has been taking care of insurance needs in Gibson County for over 20 years. We are proud to be a Trenton business, and we love to support the Peabody Golden Tide. Call us today or stop by for a free quote. Seiler Thornton Agency. Our business is you.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
Eddie and Clint Sturgeon have been serving Trenton for over 30 years and at the current location for 13 years, offering 2 drive-through windows, free delivery, after-hours emergency service, and vaccinations. It's almost flu season, so it's time for your flu shot. I know nobody wants either one. The flu shot takes less than 5 seconds, but the flu lasts for a week. So take your shot or take your chances. You can get the flu anywhere, but get your flu shot at Eddie's Pharmacy. No appointment needed for either one.
Well, final score on this one is McKenzie 36 and Peabody 30. Terry has some totals.
For Trenton Peabody, they were led by Khalid Ganaway, 25 carries, 148 yards, and a touchdown. Sam Driggers was 7 for 16 through the air, 185 yards, 2 touchdowns, but 2 interceptions. Of course, one of them was on the last play of the game. 406 yards of offense for Trenton Peabody, as though he offensively until that last drive really got stronger and stronger as the game went on. For McKenzie, 308 yards of total offense, 157 through the air, 151 on the ground. And, you know, Dan, we talked about in games of this magnitude, mistakes. We had blown coverage, 1 touchdown. We had a muffed punt, another touchdown. You know, there's your you hate to point to those 2 plays, but there's 2 plays that you can point to that is the difference between winning and losing. And, you know, that's a fine football team over there, and they're going to play South Pittsburgh next Friday, and I will be completely disappointed if they don't bring home a state championship back here to McKenzie. And here's the thing. Their skill people are all coming back next year. Cassidy, Taylor, McCreary, Aird, just about all of their skill people. Tharp, Cook. Now Cook's a senior. So, but most of theirs are juniors, and so you can book it. We'll probably see this bunch again next year in the same situation at Trenton Peabody.
Will not surprise me at all. And so the 21 season is a wrap. What a success. You go to the state semifinals. You're one of the top 4 in the state of Tennessee again. And you lose to a very fine McKenzie team. But, you know, you got there on some squeakers. It just didn't happen this time.
Yeah, you know, and it should tell you where the state of your program when it's a disappointment when you get beat in the semifinals. You know, and for most people to you know, there were 24 teams in public school football tonight that were playing for an opportunity. Now we're down to the final 12, 2 in each class. And for your team to be one of the teams, it's just like they always say, to be able to wake up on Thanksgiving morning and go practice football, that's a great thing for your program.
It's a marvelous thing.
Absolutely.
And, thank you to Paul. Thank you for this season. Thank you to our guys that have helped us so much during the year. And part of Paul's crew, as
Paul's
he put
crew,
it.
yeah.
And we missed you here tonight. You missed a really great ball game. Let's see. Thank you to our advertisers, and thank you to all the fans. And Terry, thank you for a job well done.
Well, thank you.
And I'm going to wrap it up with this. Have a great rest of the evening, everybody. I'm Dan Hughes.